Well, we'll go with that for now. Okay.
Alright, we are in.
Nice. Easy.
Yeah, pretty standard stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything different than this.
Yeah. I am a known horse hater, but I would have had to take these also.
So when do you not take horse? I actually find horse to be pretty good with like
Um,
just getting stats onto like a duck so you win the first 3 turns or something like that as well.
yeah, I mean, I just take them less than other people. I just don't like them that much. I also I don't think they're bad. I think it's good, but my playstyle kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm still a little low.
Okay, I'm gonna turn you up to a ridiculously high. Oh, it doesn't even let me go that high. Okay, lets me go to 25. Can you talk again, Tyler?
Yeah, is it better now or?
Yeah, it's better now, I think, at least on my end. But I will definitely. I can also just turn myself down just a little bit so that I match you, and that way it's like a little bit, a little bit more like each other as well.
Yeah, but yeah, my horse starts normal here. Oh, this is how you know it's a true Tyler apprentice right here. We were the full tank down on turn 2.
My goodness.
Probably just trying to optimize some positioning. Especially, yeah, on this start, there is definitely a little bit more to think about for Sheeptalk. You take an extra fish or sell gold or something, so. Seems fine.
Yeah, Sheeptalk's got 4 fish, so he might go for the level 3 fish coming up, but we'll see exactly what he finds.
Yeah, I would imagine he just took it to. It's either just a free, easy, it's just like a normal any other pet where you just sell it for the extra gold, or you can hit level 3 depending if you hit it. So it's upside with the extra 1 gold if you don't. Okay, so he's gonna take draft by this logic, I guess.
You would have to, otherwise I don't really. Okay.
Yeah.
Taking swan, therefore giraffe.
This is an interesting spot. I don't hate this. I mean, I think Swan really good with horse, because usually you can maintain tempo and still get the Swan value.
Yeah, I completely agree. That makes the most sense to me that horse can get you that good tempo in.
Yeah, I think this line makes sense considering the shops. Okay, rabbit, worm on the other side. So, okay, this is interesting actually because she took the fish triple with the other fish on board.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I don't know. I guess he doesn't mind wasting stats if it means that hopefully he doesn't lose lives, but it's the horse start. Okay, nothing from that spider kill.
Alright.
Do you always pill spider on turn 4 here? Or would you have waited till next turn? Just kept the tempo?
I didn't see the interval that he built it on. I think it makes sense though from here. Usually, I wouldn't worry too much about the tempo.
Okay.
If you can keep if you keep it, that's fine. But if there's a good interval to build it on, I wouldn't keep it because of the tempo.
Yeah, but SAG definitely gonna lose here against those 2 snails. So now we've.
This is the big turn. You need if you looking for skunk whale, maybe turtle tempo.
Raises badger. I mean, not that. I guess he's just it's the only good tier 3.
It's just a non 0% chance you would take it, where there would be a 0% chance to take some other things.
Hey, I'm seeing double blowfish.
This has got to be whale. I think.
Good buff target for the giraffe.
I unfortunately have been kind of maybe coming to the conclusion now in Pack 1 that if you were doing anything that is not hedging for Exodia, it is wrong. But that's maybe pessimistic.
It's crazy too because they literally tried nerfing Snake with the stat change, and it just hasn't had any effect.
Yeah, I think whale is just too good. this is somewhat logical. I mean, it is better. This is best tempo, and if you think you're willing, the game can keep up, it's fine. But
Yeah, I've heard SAG talk a lot about trying to keep tempo. That's generally just always how he plays Pack 1. Although that might just be mostly into other boards, but it's kind of with draft scaling, this is just good.
Yeah, I mean, tempo's just really strong right now, especially because, like, again, we're gonna go back to the point where, like, Exodia is just so good that, like, and how many, with how many board slots it takes up, usually the lives matter more.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's interesting. So he keeps the draft on board, which now he's gonna sell it. But he did keep the draft on the board. I would imagine the logic is he was fine holding the extra sell gold into 7, and he believes that the tempo we had would win anyways.
Yes.
So you get the 1/1 value, you get the extra gold. But then you just say, I mean, you did this anyway, so it didn't matter, but...
I mean, now with the garlic on Sheeptalk's board, but gets through that.
Yes. Yeah, I think second sheep will win the fight. Without second sheep, maybe not winning, but...
Probably not pilling here, but, I mean, there was always a possibility, right?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely could pill this sheep, I think.
Wow, skips right now. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I like this. I think you just punt these fights. Spam can such for Exodia. Would be what I would be doing here. Especially because, like, it's really hard to win these fights now, like on 7 and 8.
Do you sell horse here? Because, like, this is like pretending that we can still win.
So the logic from not selling the horse is you want to keep it until 9.
Oh, just have that
So
goal.
then, yeah, just keep it for the gold. It might be kind of hard to hold, though. I guess, like, because next turn, we would stack the whale. We're buying, so we buy a whale, we're at 9. Is there enough things to do where we wouldn't sell the horse often enough where we can and buy pair? I guess because we're only losing like a fourth of a roll value. It's probably good enough upside where we're only losing like one shop slot, where we can keep the horse like enough of the time to where it's fine to maybe hold the gold.
Okay.
I think makes sense. I agree with what he did. I think.
Just try to greed level ups probably. I was gonna say don't take deer, but with 1.5 deer. Huh.
Yeah, with this start, maybe you can try to win. Like, I would honestly be skipping these deer if we didn't hit turkey. But now that we hit turkey, it's probably reasonable to win this fight.
Sell sheep for the second one, or just... Oh, wow. Rolling it.
Yeah, I think if we would sell anything, we would sell the horse. Because the sheep is better tempo, and could still give you more gold if you kill it or something.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
It's okay. I think this is... He's going for the win. Is Sheeptalk on 2 here?
Wow, was he that low? He was winning a lot of rounds, but he lost one on like turn 5 or something.
I think this line makes sense. It definitely makes sense if Sheep was on 2. With on 3, it's maybe a little more iffy, but probably still correct.
Yeah, he got a lot of good chili hits in there with the turkey stats buffing. So, Tyler's whale and the worm are just too low attack.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just gonna go into a normal pack 1 in game. So we're just,
Okay, level 2 whale with mammoth.
SAG will be playing normal Exodia. Sheeptalk will be playing mini Exodia with bigger health units.
My gosh, the amount of whale mirrors in pack 1 now.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing. I think this meta is so good, except for this. Like, there feels like so much like skill gap in like some of the middle rounds and things, but like here, like I know, especially like Kai and XRB and obviously some other people, but like there's just so many like correct turn 10 and 11 and 12 whales right now. It's like disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe how many times it's turn 9 and I'm like looking at a whale in my shop and going, I should probably just buy it for snake.
Yeah, yeah.
So how would you nerf whale? Like currently its base stats are something ridiculous, right? That's like
Yeah.
410?
I think what you do is you nerf the whale stats to like something like really bad, like 310 or so, like 35 or something, like just like off the top of my head. And then I think you need to do another snake change of some sort. Like I don't know if that's making it like 4 or I don't know what would be a fair enough change, but you got to do something to make it worse.
Yeah, I mean, I often compare it to Cobra in Pack 4, because Cobra feels like once it's out of control, it's out of control. But in 1v1 mirrors, like, it's only dealing 2, 3, 4 damage with scaling at level 1 for a while. And meanwhile, with Snake, you get the instant 5 attack. It just feels crazy.
Yeah. And then I think something I've been suggesting for like a long time is like I really like the idea of like some type of change with the Tiger where it's like a trigger limit or something. Where like I don't know, like some type of trigger limit so that you can't just like Tiger, Snake, Whale and like get 8 million snipes.
That makes sense. I do think it's the Tiger interaction that ruins it. But if you talk to other people in this app community, like Grounded Sap hates Tiger. It just thinks it's the most broken pet, but it's impossible to get rid of now.
Yeah, I wonder, like, it might just be balanced to make it like a pure trigger limit thing where it's like level 1 is 2 triggers and then level 2 is 4 triggers or something like that. So then you don't get the extra, but.
Oh, we had an attempted Tiger Rhino on Sheep's board, but yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do a lot of commentating on that last part, but I think we kind of all knew what was happening there.
Yeah, it just made sense. All right, and with that, let's pull up Sheep's perspective. And also just a reminder to everybody as to where these competitors are coming from. So SAG beat Banana 6-4 to get here, and Sheeptalk beat Knob 6-1, a very impressive result.
Yeah, I agree. I think Sheeptalk's really good. Obviously, I'm a little biased. It's my boy, but I think Sheeptalk's really good, especially in a certain play styles. Nalv is one of them, I think. He's good.
You know, with Kai in the chat, I just remembered. I remember I was watching a little bit of Coke commentating Booty versus Kai, and I think Kai hit an early whale mammoth like every single game in that set. It was just the best of 5, so it was only 3 games in a row, but it was disgusting.
Yeah. The Sheeptalk stream went down.
Oh, okay. He was streaming.
Yeah.
Okay, it's back up.
Back.
Oh, and I should update the score. Okay.
Oh, he went. Okay, he reset the game.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think Sheep good player. I'm very happy that because again he was one of the people that was one of like the vote-in people. By far away, like the most what's the word? He's done the best for sure out of all the people voted in.
Yeah.
But I think very deserved. He's just a good player.
Yeah, it's impressive stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like Sheep came out. The thing is, sometimes I'm like not checking in, but it feels like Sheep is really like one of those new prodigies that just came out of nowhere just a little bit ago. But maybe he was. I don't know how many. If he was like in past seasons or something.
No, yeah. So Sheeptalk has played that game for a long time, but he didn't like play comp very much. So he joined the last season.
Oh my gosh.
He was like okay, but me and Sheeptalk did like, oh, this is a crazy start.
That's insane.
But yeah.
Agreed, Sheeptalk.
Yeah, that is yeah. So somebody get the odds. What's the odds of that happening? But yeah, like last season, me and Sheeptalk did like a ton of gouging.
I didn't know that. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you helped make him basically.
I think Sheeptalk would have been a good player either way, but I helped a little bit.
Wait, he
I
lost
think
that start? Oh my
the
goodness.
Summit stream not working for anybody else?
Oh dear.
It looks like the bracket
I
is
see people
up
talking
and
in
we
chat.
can't see the game. But like, I don't think that are they not seeing the gameplay? Chat, somebody.
Somebody
No.
confirm. We need to make sure y'all are seeing this. Chat, you're too slow. Quick.
Wait, okay, it's back. I think it was just behind. I
Okay.
think your stream might be like it. I'm not sure.
Oh dear. Yeah, there is a lot going on, so if I need to, I'll just start closing some stuff. Might need to get chat off the screen for me. But we'll see. Like one thing that my OBS is doing is it's trying to isolate out the chat so that it's on an opaque, transparent background, but that's a lot for my computer to do. So if need to, just let me know, chat, if the stream is dying.
Okay, so she took the dolphin there. Makes sense.
Yeah, losing both those first fights was ridiculous. Normally with 3 ants, you're pretty confident that you can at least get a draw.
Yeah, first fight he lost to 50-50. It is lagging a lot apparently.
Okay, I'm gonna take chat first of all, just off the screen. Sorry, everybody. You can just read the chat in Twitch. And you know what? Since it's lagging,
Yeah, I know you can't see this right now, but Sheeptalk just wrote an essay, and that's how you know he's a real Tyler student.
I love watching your sets, and you just every important thought gets told to the audience.
Yeah, I gotta let them in on the secret intel. Like my thought is like, if if I'm bad, then I'm spreading more bad information, so the players around me are worse. And then if I'm good, I look smart. So it's like it's a win-win.
100%. All right, I've closed like so much stuff trying to make sure this is smoother. So hopefully that's the case.
Hopefully it catches up. Okay, I think. Okay. I think it's looking better, maybe.
Okay. What's funny is that it looks better for me too on my own OBS, so that's good.
Okay. It's kind of an interesting start for Sheeptalk. He's just gonna have all this gold held into 5.
Yeah, gets the life back now.
Yeah. I'm a little scared because there's level 3 spawn on 5.
Yeah, and Sheep had such a crazy first opening shop too, but the level up's not super worth it yet compared to this level 2 Swan and Big Peacock.
I don't agree with this pig.
This is wild. I don't understand. You want to be like selling here for salads and stuff, no?
Well, I mean, I'm a solid enjoyer, so I would agree. The logic behind this pig, I guess, is you could just like hard lotto and then you're just taking the triples. And then you can hold like the level 3 pig gold till 7.
Like, admittedly, if you get through this Peacock, then, and the pig has such high attack, it can do that. So then you'd be
like, if we're doing this line, I don't like taking salads. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this was correct. I feel like I preferred, well...
I mean, at this point, you just, like, buy Cupcake or something, right? Like, like, you don't even care about the stats on this dolphin.
Yeah, I mean... I think if we're appling something, we probably should be appling this one.
Wow, but yeah, he's winning this fight, so it's working.
Yeah, I don't know. This was an interesting idea.
I didn't think about appling the Swan, but it makes sense. It's so big. You do want that gold even at just the level 1 to beat your team.
Yeah, I just feel like we would be keeping it longer than the dolphin, but I could be wrong in that assessment. This might be better.
There's no way we're freezing this dolphin. We don't... What?
I mean, the logic is like if we're taking apples and this is also just an apple with upside. If we're taking apples on the dolphin, this is also just an apple on the dolphin, but with a chance to have a triple later.
Is it is it an apple if you're stacking onto the smaller dolphin? I was trying to combine the other day, and for some reason it looked like I just lost stats doing this.
It's one less stat than if you were to stack it, but it's still like right. I'm pretty sure, right?
Because it's supposed to be 2 experience, but I got so confused.
When he combines, he should get 2 here, I think, still. But it is like less, I think, than I might be fucking stupid though. I don't know. I think he still gets the apple. I don't know. I'm like right now.
All right, no obvious level.
Well, I guess we can see. Let's see. Does it go up to 10 here?
Oh, it does.
So okay. So it is an apple. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, this looks fine. Oh, this is scary. So, other board has level 3 Swan.
Yeah.
SAG did do the thing, which I've been seeing a lot of people do, and a lot of people talk about, and I don't agree with it personally, he took a rabbit on 5.
I think it depends on what my board is, but I really do like rabbit with Swan. I mean, rabbit feels like now at least like equivalent, if not better, than giraffe in pack 1 now. But
the thing is like I feel like a lot of the time if we want foods and we don't like have a rabbit from 3 and 4, it's usually just like worse EV to have a rabbit. Like I almost prefer buying foods on 5 without the rabbit if my rabbit is already not like buffed.
This might be a little odd, but I actually don't get buying the skunk because at this point, I don't know, unless we expect our dolphin to get traded by lower health guys. Or this. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, the logic is just they're probably always going to be pumping Swan or like skunk, but probably like primarily Swan.
Oh my goodness.
This is... Yeah, I mean, this is Exodia theory right here. Me and Sheeptalk have been talking about it a lot. And even on boards like this, where it looks super bad to do, it's a whale, and you're gonna buy a mammoth or something later, and it's just good then.
You sell pig here if you think you can win the fight, right? But I don't know... Oh, but selling pig actually is a lot of gold
so
loss.
Much, yeah, like I think you can only do it reasonably if you like meat bone. I guess the other logic is like, I don't know how many lives SAG is on, but like there's a pretty good argument that the SAG's in-game is maybe just gonna win because he has Swan 3.
Yeah, if he finds that penguin level up, cat or dragon kind of seal the game, in my opinion, but well, I guess Exodia can always pull a win out of anything.
Yeah. Exodia could win. I think I would only buy this turtle if SAG was on like 2. And like that would maybe be worth stacking 3 gold on 9. And we still just win anyways, so.
Yeah, he actually wins that fight. Goodness me, I was not expecting that. Just needed to pop the melon. Oh my goodness, and he's literally meloning the whale because just you have to.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, it seems fine to melon the whale. I mean, there is some argument to not, but especially because like we probably want to be putting these level 2 moves on the whale anyways. It's not even like that much worse.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess like we're winning anyway, so we can just sell the stuff. Do this makes sense to me.
Yeah, it makes sense to me too. I had a game the other day. This level 2 cow is reminding me because it's so rare to get level 2 cow now. That I think I was like facing skunk, whale, and I was like, I need a second unit to counter the skunk, and ultimately putting the stats onto the cow just like lost me the game against Exodia as opposed to having a bigger whale.
Yeah. I've kind of been in the camp a lot of the time that scaling is kind of fake nowadays. Unless you're like into like unless you have like an isolated board, then like sure. But like this just makes sense. Like,
I'm curious to see if okay, yeah, SAG has the gold, but with
I mean the other board hit dragon, but the issue is like now he's gonna have units on his board that aren't Exodia pets, so it's gonna be hard to win.
Yeah, now this dolphin's a big commitment, 15-17, but you can definitely sell the cow for a snake if you find it next turn.
Yeah, we're just completely fine still. I mean, we still have 3 slots, so we can still buy Mammoth, Snake, Tiger.
I think I saw a Scorpion there. Would you freeze it, considering that there's a good chance we could also win this turn, and then we just want to maybe high tempo our way out of here?
Well, I don't know. Like, I think, especially if they don't hit Dragon 2, there's still a fair argument that our long term is like scaling is better. I mean, if we want to be like really, I don't like being so, because I feel like I'm really harping on this point, but I would probably not lock the Scorp because it's not a snake, a tiger, or a mammoth. And by that case, it's just worse than buying one of those guys.
That's funny, but I think you're right. I think that is just the current meta, and it's a sign of.
I don't want to keep saying this, but I feel like I would be disingenuous if I was commentating and not pointing.
Right.
So.
Oh my goodness, Saga stabilized already, but we don't have Snake yet.
Yeah. I mean, Sag is trying. Like, it's a good board. Like, all things considered, like it would be a really strong board if we didn't like have this like whale, and this was like any other pet. But
oh my gosh, a natural Exodia in the shop.
Yeah, what's the math? You could punt this fight if you want to get real crazy, right? The math? That's probably bad. I was thinking like something where you could like just sell all 3 and then you can buy the snake and the chalk with this turn and punt. But
right.
Worse than, trying to win and not getting everything this turn.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely sell cow. Okay. Decides to go for this and keep the cat. There was a pair bought this turn. Would you also bought it onto? Well, I guess it makes sense to only buy it onto the whale because theoretically everything else is sellable to achieve the best board possible.
I mean, I think you're probably keeping this dolphin, so like it's still fair to put it on the dolphin. I think the logic too is like we're probably just fine with we kind of want the melon target to be getting hit by the level 2 skunk anyways.
That actually, yeah, that does make sense. I like this preemptive, yeah, the chili killing the snake. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
2 health break.
Honestly, it's a pretty smart hedge from SAG if that was his reasoning to start thinking around the snake stuff, or obviously some other things like one up being the like one up being the. I see the logic here. Just try to get out of range. I think is this pizza good math-wise? I'm not sure. Well, it's good if it hits those guys. I'll tell you that.
I was about to say the same thing. That's pretty lucky.
I'm not sure if the pizza was good on average, but if it hits those guys, it is good.
Roll's looking for a pair, but in the end, with mushroom, you don't really have to worry.
This is interesting. I think.
How do you win this turn, or at least try to stabilize if you're a sheep?
It's probably just this. Now that the snake doesn't die, we can have stuck around whale positioning.
Right. This does look ideal.
Yeah, and now we can lock the one up. Depending on what we hit, we could put it on the tiger, we could put it on the snake, we could have a mammoth that we would maybe consider. We probably honestly wouldn't want up that mammoth here, but
I can see SAG going down to 1 heart, cycling, and then having to sell for a better parrot target. Like, I'm trying to think. Maybe even dolphin, like parrot dolphin might be good against the tiger.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this parrot skunk is like fine. Oh, 1 HP. That's
okay.
Not great. Yeah, this is also really bad, especially because now, like, kind of what you mentioned, like, SAG is our entire extra turn of cycles. So he gets like Saga pretty much just earned like 13 more gold to roll for level 2 dragon cycles.
Am I crazy, or like risking cat with salad and rolling for pizzas does just nothing here? Like the gorilla is probably needs to be sold for, well, this mammoth, and I don't know, felt strange.
The logic I think behind the salad is you still do want to hit the 11 breakpoint on the snake, and then if it hits the dolphin or the whale, that is also like fine.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I would.
No melon when the mammoth can buff. I mean, I guess the units are going to kill through. That's what's crazy is, yeah, the units are going to die through with melon anyway, right? Maybe the dolphin can survive, but...
Yeah, so like that's what I was considering if we should block one melon for like the tiger. But I mean, it does get over the 5 breakpoint. So the other point I feel like will probably end on tiger snake.
We maybe should have, because fronting the dolphin is bad against the front chili, but it might be good against front like melon.
I think it does kill through, which is kind of bad for sheep. Yeah, I think the logic was like you want to get the snake snipes off early, but maybe you just have to read that there's going to be spawn front. This is looking kind of bad.
Yeah, bad Exodia.
Yeah.
It's a rare sight. Enjoy it while you can, folks.
I mean, this is something that, like, can beat it. I mean, he did have Skunk 2, and he does have Swan through a Dragon 2. And we did lose, like, that 1 HP breakpoint, which gave him a whole nother turn.
I think I did see SAG. Oh, interesting chocolate target. I saw SAG, like, I think greeting for the level 2 dragon. I think he was avoiding cycling. Maybe. Or maybe that was just me reading into a single level 1.5 dragon, but... seemed like he felt like he needed to hit that level 2 if he was gonna be able to beat a possible whale Exodia.
Yeah.
I did position badly. Okay. Yeah, I think he's trying to stay with the level 2 dragon. It's and the level 3 swan especially.
Yeah, I do feel like if this pet was just anything but a swan, then maybe this could be more doable. Good positioning mix up from SAG, especially because like a lot of the time they do have to one up the mammoth if they want any chance to win.
Yeah, this game was just over. I'm sorry that there's no caster's command, but in the top left, I did put me and Tyler as commentators for this.
Come on, you know Twitch chat can't read the screen.
All right, let's pull up SAG's stream.
Yeah.
Oh my god! At the high roll swan, I shit you not, 2 turns in a row, triple swan in shop.
Wait, 2?
Like, I almost want to show you. I think you should just watch my screen and look at this, because I was freaking out.
I feel like the level 3 swan had like come out of nowhere from my perspective, so I really want to see this.
So we got the first one here, and I was like, okay, of course, buy another swan on 4. And then that is like unreal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is certainly a shot of all time.
And then let's go to, I think it was turn 6. Yep.
Oh my god.
You should have gone for level 4.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
swan.
do I go for another level 2 swan? Like
level 5 swan? What?
I did find another swan, so I could have gone level 2 and level 3, but that would have been like really weird board.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, I'm deafening again.
Okay.
Fuck Exodia.
Well, I can't feel that badly about Exodia, considering he just just kind of destroyed it.
I mean, I think it does kind of suck that for Sheeptalk that this is the game where you did get a grid Exodia high roll board, and that happened.
Yeah, I can't feel that good. Sorry, Chad. I'm just gonna try
to not locking the app. SMH.
Okay. Sorry, Chad.
Can you update the score, by the way? for the eye on the screen.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and the score. Okay, we're back to SAG. SAG is now up 2-0. But it's a long set. A lot can happen.
Yeah. Definitely fine. I think Sheeptalk played pretty fine that game. He had the weird, like, turn 5. I'm not sure. Okay, this seems logical. I will say the otter hit mattered so much. That being said, I'm pretty, like, obviously, like, it would not surprise me at all. I'm sure Sheeptalk positioned the T4 in front to play around things like the pigeon and the beaver to get the body trade, so it's really not that bad.
Yeah, I think this will draw unless the otter creates a 2-5 fish, which could get a win, like a early hard off SAG here.
Yeah, there's definitely a fair bit of scenarios where this fish gets had play around all the 4 attack things, and then we have like a duck egg on the board or something or like that.
Right. Okay, yeah.
That's the bracket chat. And yeah, that is an interesting start. We took a 4th otter.
I think links are banned. It's just showing up as 3 3 asterisks for me.
I've been banned.
Oh no.
So we did. This form is like fine. I'm usually. Oh man. Okay.
Well, anyway, sorry, chat. I don't know how to fix that.
People do this. I am not a fan, but it's not. Like, I understand the logic.
Not a fan of what specifically? Sorry, I was looking away for a second.
We have a crab.
You don't like crab rabbit?
I don't. It's like fine. Like, it's like an okay thing. You could take it for like, because personally with rabbit, I feel like most of the merit comes from the isolated boards on 5 and 6. It's like if you're taking the crab as just a tempo pet on 3-4, I think it's fine. But
yeah, I would buy that apple too there, I think.
yeah, you should be buying every apple you see on 3-4 probably. Okay.
If you treat it like
think
tempo, it might be fine. The crab.
Yeah. I think this is like fine now if we. So like, I think a lot of the time we should be like winning or drawing this fight, and then we can just like sell worms, sell crab, and isolate or something.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we don't mind a level 2 kangaroo with this sort of board, I think.
No, seems fine. Or like there is some cases where we would like. Yeah, I guess there are some cases where we like take a triple on 5 and then maybe go 3 spot or sell the Kanga depending on the triple, and then isolate with like that.
I only just noticed Sheeptalk's got a fish level waiting. Interesting.
Yeah, this game has been really weird for Sheep. I feel like he just kind of got a weird start and is navigating it. It's hard to tell if he's navigating correctly without seeing his perspective.
Every like once in, every once in, what do you call it, 100 games that I go otter, I always regret it, considering that when I realized that
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Great positioning from
Yeah.
Sheeptalk, by the way.
Yeah, that was
Really,
well done.
really well. Yeah, I do think Sheeptalk is really good at these positionings, especially in this part. And there's the guy.
Okay. No need to isolate here. You don't go crab here
Yeah.
for sure, I think.
I think I like garlic, sell the crab, take the apple, and then next turn we sell the worm and buy salads.
Yeah, I was wondering if you do that.
Yeah, that is what he's gonna do. Probably eat the worm. I guess maybe it feeds more often than not, but
You buy the worm apple next turn,
I think-
right? It's still good.
yeah. I think the positioning that I like is I like front grab it and then eat the worm, and then you have that in the back.
I agree. I don't see a dolphin
I like that.
like getting onto sheep's board.
No, yeah, I agree. But I think this could be fine too. Should just be winning most of the time, anyways. 2 worms in the same game. What has the world come to?
I do love a level 2 worm game. And then that penguin. Okay. This will be interesting.
I think the vision from Sheeptalk is fine if this is not the board, but this is now the board, and it's going to be very hard for Sheeptalk to win this game.
Wow, this pigeon buy with only a level 1 rabbit?
I like the pigeon by considering the gold interval. It's like the same thing as like taking a pigeon on 5 gold, because a lot of the time we're buying like almost any food in the shop on the right. So we're buying the pigeon as a cycle. I think if there was a case where we did not, like if we were on like maybe even like 8 gold there or something, like a different interval, then I would probably not take it.
Yeah.
But on that interval, I like it a lot. I would have also done that.
Looking at Cheap's board, I'm curious who he's going to keep buffing with his, with his 2 gold pairs, essentially. Whether it's the worm or the otter, because the worm has better long-term, but...
Yeah. I would imagine if you were Sheeptalk, you just gotta buff the worm, and then you tank. You just, like, forego these fights as having any chance of winning, and then you hope you can, like, skunk and win some in-game somehow.
He's got a few possible level ups, but nothing on the board. So Kanga's probably leaving for Sheep. Alright, easy pair and double squirrel, yeah.
That's interesting. I guess it's... I wonder if that's correct.
Would you have frozen... Also, why are we not swallowing anything?
I think the thought is... I think the thought before was like the only way we can ever lose is like if somehow the camel gets something about like in like better value or something, but
I mean, the camel's tiny. It's probably getting sold. I don't see...
Yeah. I think here I would just play around all the loose cons, so I would like swallow the squirrel front one of them. Like the only way we lose is they buy a scorpion.
Yeah.
So I'd play around it. And they have to put it front because you have a whale.
Would you have what's it called? Would you have frozen can here? Because theoretically, even the rabbit might go towards the eventual end board, and you just want enough health on like a future snake.
I think it's debatable. Like, so you do lose like in theory like the 1/1 like 1/1 when you have whale because you're eating the whale target. So like the cans don't matter on that target. But like we could reasonably sell the Kanga. So like I think it's fair to like we can just win the game now. So we should just buy the tempo foods and that are also good. So I think it's close. I think if the logic is right, either line is fine.
I love how much he doesn't care about the skunk and just keeps buffing the whale.
Yeah, you just completely like ignore skunk, I think.
I guess also because mammoth kind of just counters skunk, so it doesn't even matter if any of your units get skunked in a possible future mammoth board.
Yeah.
Wow, no level ups, no foods to freeze. Yeah, no good. Would you have frozen a pill, by the way, until the end of this turn? Or I guess with the squirrels you want pairs.
With the squirrels we'd probably still be locking a pair. But yeah, if we didn't, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, Porter, I think SAG apparently has won all of his unicorn games, I think, in the last couple sets, so I would be very surprised if he doesn't break it out in this one, especially after a loss, if or when he loses.
Yeah, I think I was a little surprised he started on pack 1, but I guess it makes sense. Especially because I doubt that SAG knows like the exact strength that Sheeptalk's pack 1, so he probably was going through the first game, see how he was feeling, and then if he like lost it, then switch. But at this point, like, if he wins this game, which is looking like he most likely will, that's an interesting idea.
Winning that fight seemed disgusting to me. Like, I don't understand how this board won. Level 1 skunk did like not enough on this high health.
Yeah, breakpoints kind of just sucked for Sheeptalk's side, like, a lot. Am I crazy? I feel like this otter has been like 10-13 for like 3 turns.
Yeah.
It's getting one buff somehow. Like, oh, I don't know how it's not getting bigger.
He probably hasn't been buying what's it called, salads, but that might have had an impact as well.
Well, like I'm saying, it looks like the penguin's been buffing the otter. Like, I don't know what's going on over there. The penguin's missing.
All right, what do you think, Tyler? Dragon or just take the tiger because you're always going Exodia?
I would just take the tiger, I think.
And tiger, kangaroo isn't bad necessarily here.
Like, how are we gonna like do this too? Like, we're selling like, what? Like, paying a turtle, I guess.
Oh, finally a second skunk. He's gonna win. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Does Sheeptalk tilt at all? Like this would be easily tilt worthy for me, I think. Considering, I don't know.
I feel like I've talked to Sheep a lot. I honestly think he doesn't strike me as somebody that tilts. He's kind of, I think he does the thing more like I would do it, like how I tilt, which is like if I'm playing bad then I would tilt, but like the opponent's hits don't affect me at all in terms of like, and I'm in a set.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tyler. You're it might be my internet, but I
Am I
think
lying?
yeah. It might just be me, or it might be
It's probably. Let me see.
okay. Takes the tiger. Interesting. I guess he can win here, but would trying to think about if I would have killed and frozen the chocolate, because the chocolate saves more gold if it's squirreled. But this can probably win the fight though. Oh, did he forget about the the tiger whale swallowing the big squirrel?
Doesn't that.
Deserved. Alright, nice carrot, or cat. Guys, I'm sure... Look, Tyler's internet has been good up until now. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, easy cat. Pizza buy without selling anything. Guess that's fine. This is interesting. I don't know if it's worth buying this deer as opposed to... I don't know, I guess like summons... the whale can swallow anything, and as long as you find that tiger, you're just gonna win. But yeah, this is good because it can't pop... Oh, it doesn't pop the melon, but it does kill that tiger. Could make an impact. We don't have... Our own melon got popped pretty easily. And wow, Sheep is making a comeback. Oh, what a lucky... what a lucky squirrel hit on that chocolate.
Yeah, that worked out nicely.
The cat appears again.
Is my line still?
You are a little bit.
Okay.
But you know, just keep commentating. I'm sure it'll get better.
I'll let you carry.
All right. Yeah, I think you always skip this one. It seems like he's maybe considering the whale, but definitely doesn't have time for it, I would say. Just got to roll for the best pets that can get you out of this. Okay. Melon's the tiger. Or not. Okay, it's just hard rolling certain pets. I assume he doesn't take this scorpion. I didn't think about that skunkle, but yeah, the deer chili would be pretty good. Oh, and just the mammoth chili is good against the possible or probable coming snake. With rabbit only level 1, actually, certain pets don't even get skunk, like snake, not pets, sorry. Certain foods don't even get a coming snake above chili breakpoint. Okay, but is this... Wow, that's how you win. Who needs Exodia?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hold on, I guess.
Tiger whale. With not even swallowing two things. It was essentially just like a bunch of tiger deers. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the Sheeptalk script was weird. I feel like if they do it as well-ish, but
Okay. We'll be back on Skunkle's perspective.
Uncle?
Sorry. Sorry, Skunkle. Sheep's perspective. Skunkle is not playing this up. I'm reading too much chat. Bad for the soul.
That's a weird garlic.
Oh wait, I'm crazy. I just, I think, I just gave a point to Sheeptalk because I was so convinced that he would win that. But that's actually 3-0 SAG.
It is 3-0 SAG.
My goodness. What a crazy... I really thought that he would lose there. Those were crazy breakpoints. Yeah, I don't blame Sheep for re-looking at that game and trying to figure out like how he lost that last life.
It's a bit wild.
Yeah, Porter, I made a mistake. It is 3-0 Sheep back. What are we allowing multiple people to? We're having a quick substitute. No. Maybe next Sap Summit Skunkle. But let's see. So I know that SAG started in the losers, I believe, after the group stage, right? Because he wasn't in the top two of his group. Sheep was came from winner's side, I think, right?
Yeah. She started in winner's side. He got second in his group. Unfortunately, he got matched up against Fluffo in the first round, and that was 6-4 for Fluffo.
Yeah, so then so that's when he was sent down to losers to fight Knob, but crushed Knob, and SAG having a really good start with 3-0 here.
Yeah, I think going in, we'd probably be expecting other packs, so SAG is winning on pack 1, then there's not much of a reason during this switch right now.
Now, does Sheep have other packs that I wish I got more of his things, but I feel like I've only seen him play pack 1 for the most part.
I do believe that Chiefs other packs are good, but they're not like there would be no reason for him to play them over pack 1 in the actual set. Like he is good mirrors of the other packs, but pack 1 is his best pack, and it's by far his famous pack.
Poor Sheep. I think this is like hitting his mental a little bit because he's saying there that like that was the game to win. But on the other hand, he also said how he let me almost win there is dumb. But if he could have overcome SAG's start, it was like a huge game to lose.
Yeah, I think he's just saying he maybe should have been able to punish. Maybe should have been able to punish the SAGs maybe misplays, but on average, you shouldn't be winning that game. I think he's right about that.
You know, I found it interesting him going for the onboard mammoth, because usually I would do that against like a skunk or against like something to counter those stats, but he was doing it kind of preemptively.
Yeah, I mean, mammoth is just mammoth. Still big, and still gives a lot of stats, and you're gonna need a lot of stats into the Exodia board.
Yeah, painful chilly breakpoint. I wonder if he could have predicted that Tiger's skunk might be better here. Second position.
That's what he's thinking about. Yeah.
I mean against like the high rolls that we've seen though lately with pack 1, like I don't blame him for expecting a front mammoth there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard.
Oh yeah, SAG is super auto gaming Saber. And hello Freets. Oh yeah, for anybody in the
Uh,
SEP dojo who hasn't seen Frieza's latest puzzle, it's a good one.
yeah, I mean, almost really close for sheep, but
All right, I think we're just waiting for.
yeah, I think that was taking a short break.
Makes sense. It's a long set. Around like, I think you've obviously been doing pretty well, Tyler, for the most part in these long set formats. But I think there's already been enough player pushback. The next SAP Summit, they're thinking of shorter, like limiting it to only best of nines.
Yeah. For me, it's not like the long sets aren't a big deal because I don't really get worn out until like after the set. For me, I don't mind it, but like I understand why some people don't want the longer sets. And like also like I'm like currently where like I don't really mind if sets take a long time, but I could definitely see most normal people not wanting to spend 3 or 4 hours playing a best of 11 set.
Mm. Yeah, like for me, during what was I gonna say? During like normal set like best of sevens, I sweat. I get so stressed when it's like a really important set. So I probably would have lost like 20 pounds if I joined the SAF Summit just from like sweat loss.
Yeah. Definitely some games like that, but yeah, like it makes sense, especially too because like it is sometimes hard for like your interest to keep up with like this like that long of a set too. So
I mean, a second consideration is also that like we could just expect players at this level to have shorter timers and try to do it a little bit more like blitz like if we're just looking for that sort of yeah.
I mean I think you could, but like I think you still want like longer time because it shows like the longer you have, like the more you can like make the correct decisions. So like if you're trying to find the highest level of play while still being like in reason, I think like 105 still makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I would I would be excited to play just in general. Like, it's crazy to me how a best of seven. Admittedly, I'm a pretty bad roper. I think I just need shorter timers to control my thinking. But I wouldn't mind playing blitz so that best of sevens don't become 2.5 hour would feel like slogs to me. But players here have to be ready for 3-4 hour sets.
Yeah, I think also like every time there's ever been a blitz tournament in the past, like people like have been like the response has always been bad.
I mean, internet is always fortunately always an issue with these. I have to like quit at least like one every 4 or 5 games lately in order to like reset.
Okay, very normal stuff in Sheeptalk so far. Since here.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if this start loses.
But yeah, I mean, the score is 3-0, but like I feel like for the game we watched Sheeptalk and looking at his boards from the other side, they've all looked like he's playing to the outs that he can.
Yeah, it really hasn't been mistakeful. It's just been
okay. Also, just like getting some bad timing where like the time he got the whale high roll, the other board hit like an insane Swan 3 high roll, so like he couldn't even like capitalize on his high roll because the other board also high rolled.
Yeah, it's like what do you do against that?
Yeah, I think we do just roll for triples in the case for punting. I do like he does do the optimization where you lock the fish and you take it if you hit another fish.
Yeah. Do you predict a 3-4 up front here? And maybe go. I'm trying to think.
Should I reveal my secrets?
I'm sure SAG won't have time to review.
I mean, I would have put my 3-4 up front there, but
Okay.
I just dependent.
I do like Badger a lot. Ox has definitely felt kind of slow lately.
Yeah, Badger's just Badger.
Okay, and then the Dolphin for tempo. Pretty easy start.
Sheeptalk really loves like we saw with the other game too when he took the dolphin, like the fourth dolphin. Like Sheeptalk is like the biggest proponent I've ever seen of the apple with upside theory. He thinks so many like fourth unit, like fourth stacks.
That's interesting. So yeah, so he was strongly considering that fish and ant there. He might have really taken it depending on. Depending on
Yeah,
how
like
he's
if he
feeling.
had like 3 gold, he for sure was like edging. But
Okay, but
4 is rabbit, kanga, snail. Okay.
this looks like a very strong start for. Oh, not what I was expecting.
I would not be doing this.
I always value ant cell gold over killing a random pair.
Yeah, it's reasonable if you do this because I mean it is still like, especially if it is that guy.
Yeah,
I think I would have not done it.
I mean,
well,
it forces you to buy a third, hopefully a tier 2, which locks, force you to lock a spot. I don't know. We could have theoretically found a flamingo if we'd sell the ant, I think.
yeah, I think I would have probably just taken double flamingo and sold the fish. But this is like reasonable.
I could see different positioning here, like Badger hitting Flamingo and Flamingo's buffing the Badger and Peacock. But it gets there, so.
Yeah.
It's
Only
just,
pack a one photo.
yeah, pack 1 mirrors all the way. Oh, and just decides to pill. I guess that's reasonable.
Yeah, I think usually that's correct.
And pills onto the dolphin. It's nice. Prevents your opponent from buying... Well, hopefully prevents them from buying a scorpion turn 7 if this dolphin is still around in 2 turns.
So yeah, I guess he's not considering any salvage until he kills the flamingo. Especially on the interval that he had it on. Okay, so... So he believes that the flamingo tempo matters, so he would have killed the flamingo.
This looks really bad to me. Okay, but wow, it draws.
I mean, it's usually winning, I think, if they just have anything that's not beer. But they have beer.
Okay, looks like we're hopefully finding a dolphin triple, but I'm curious how much he wants to roll down for a triple if he doesn't find one in 2 turns. Or in a... Okay, but he does find a copy.
Yeah.
And 1 more health in this peacock, and you can get some pretty nice positioning against the deer.
Yeah, I think his thought is like to try to like. I know he tricked the positioning where he had the 4-3 dolphin second to die to the chili, so then the badger would hit the 2-5. Like the 6-3 in front would hit the 2-5 after it killed through the chili.
Okay, so he's predicting front
Yeah.
peacock here. I agree with that. I'm also predicting front peacock.
Yeah. I mean, this is also just good into front tier 2. So I think it like covers a lot of options reasonably well.
Okay, but yeah, sack board is just too good right now.
But yeah.
Damn, but no triple. This is looking like a little bit of a hard spot.
Yeah, I think at this point he is doing the correct thing. Like at this point, I think I'm just buying cans in pairs. I'm looking for Badger and hedging for Exodia probably.
Found the first component. He deserves an Exodia.
Yeah.
I'll actually
Maybe we
wait.
put
Yeah.
three-
Oh.
I was considering if we so I was considering where we put the pair. So if we are okay keeping the Badger the rest of the game, we do that for sure because then we can keep getting can value on the whale.
I hate
I
Badger
do
whale
like
boards.
that.
They never work out for me. I always feel like I don't have enough board space to play against the way that they play against the Badger.
Yeah, I mean it's a little messy, but I think it's fine.
I'm curious if we see a honey badger in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it could come later. I mean, it's a little harder to do it on the mix-ups because usually they have like snakes, so you just want the protection still. But
Okay, this was pretty
hold on.
nice.
I think Sheeptalk positioned that well. Like off the top of my head, I know he did a lot of calculations, but he ended up doing this positioning. Like I think he calculated that the badger wouldn't kill the whale after it got hit by the chili. Still, so.
Do you ever preemptively play around skunk here by buffing the whale, thinking that
I
it's
would
gonna
buy
stay?
this can. What's up?
Do you ever put the pair on the whale against? I mean, there's no skunk on the board, so it's usually pretty silly to play against the pet that's not there yet. But...
I mean, I wouldn't because then you're losing can value, which is why he put it on the badger. Like I feel like if for some reason like the whale had already gotten like if we weren't doing like if we weren't buying any more cans or something, or the whale like wouldn't be getting buffed by the cans, then he probably would be pairing.
I always forget about like the fact that I'm buying pairs onto a unit that I'm also buying cans to buff the shop the shop target with. I always forget that.
There's a okay. SAG is going big deer over there.
Oh, this is
Really well positioned again.
Wow.
By the way, by Sheeptalk. I will like Sheeptalk is like really good at these positionings.
That's such smart. Yeah, you normally wouldn't think that the deer into the peacock would be good, but worked out beautifully.
Yeah, he consistently drills like positionings.
If he doesn't get a scalar here on level up, I'm curious if he takes this monkey. Probably.
I feel like there's just. No, I don't think he would. I think there's just. So I'm assuming the logic here is he wants the chocolate on the 6 drop, maybe sometimes, depending like if it's a snake or a tiger.
Oh, okay, so he could go level 2 fly, theoretically.
So, okay, right now you have to think to yourself, if I take this fly, I'm locking myself out of tiger. Am I okay with doing that? Like, am I still winning if I don't have tiger and I have fly instead? If you think you would prefer to just keep the spot open, then I like this cat.
So looks like he's skipping both, I think. He's not going to sell dolphin for it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna skip both, and well, I guess you could take, but
Am I crazy?
I think
yeah.
I kind of like skipping both almost.
I prefer
But
dragon
you're
here,
wrong.
honestly. I just feel like it's more likely to buff units that are staying, as opposed to like the random stats of a cat.
I disagree. I think I still prefer the cat. Especially because, like, a lot of it, like, we honestly are probably buying cans. Like, we're probably buying cans in pairs and skipping sushis.
Oh, we're still buying cans with this board. That's
I think with cat on 5, I think it's fine. I think if it was, like, normal cans, I wouldn't. But I think with the cat, and considering we can still, like, it's still buffing the whale, I think I would. If they weren't buffing the whale, I would.
I love that line. I love any line that feels so unusual for me, but that's just because I'm really bad at thinking of outside the box game plans. But like if he doesn't,
He's gonna not take these cans. So okay, so he's only taking pairs then with this cat, I think.
yeah, see that's what I was thinking as well with the cat, which made it bad for, like, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the argument is like if you hit a whale soon, then you can start buying the widespread foods.
He's not wrong that he has 5 lives, but he's so close to getting this last heart off SAG. But maybe he's far away. I'm not sure.
I think he's. I don't know. This line is fine.
It's crazy he won that. I think he won that last fight. His positioning is outrageous. Oh my goodness.
I guess you could say the whale. The other board's not good enough where you have to keep it. That's a fair point.
Yeah, this is nice. It's funny with a swan here, like any extra gold, and you find a chocolate, theoretically you could get a cat reset. But yeah, unlikely to happen. Now that he sold whale, probably don't sell pair. Or not sell, freeze?
I think they're still fine because like the other board is small, so these pairs are just winning.
Oh, he's going all in on trying to kill the snake.
I like this play.
You don't take Scorpion?
Nah, we have Badger, and like we want this positioning a lot of the time anyways. So
Does he see Tiger Badger?
I mean, to be fair, I think this might be better, just because like you're just kind of hoping they don't have a one-up on the snake, but it still locks them out of Tiger. Like they have to sell out. Like they have to sell Monkey this turn.
Yeah.
So I think this play was smart. So it is one up instead of like Melon or something.
So this was better positioning.
A little unfortunate, but yeah. Well done.
Nice. Good win. All right, and Sheeptalk is on the board.
That game looked really awkward from the SAG side. It's hard to tell if he was like played it bad because we weren't watching his perspective, but it looked weird.
Agreed. Sheeptalk says, give him a bad line. I like the prayers.
Oh man.
Oh, and we are seeing the unicorn broken out by SAG. I love it.
Okay, so what is your experience with this new Pack 5?
Roll line, insanely powerful, like Ouroboros is practically forcible. I'm just bad at doing it.
Okay.
No, but it's
Yeah,
interesting. I think I like it more, honestly, because it's not like just boring Mermal line, but I find it funny to hear people like Coke who played the old one being like, I miss the old one because they got good at it.
Yeah, sure. But this is, yeah, like, I don't know, like, so before the Oro line, my logic always was like, you could play against it like you played against the old Pack 2, where the Pack 1 in game was just like very consistently better. Or like, just like trying to maintain lives and then, so you like play it like tempo wise and then try to kill them. So like, the logic is different, but it's like the same premise, where you just want the lives. If they're forcing the Oro line, maybe it's like slightly different. But yeah, I don't know. I think that Pack 1 is like, I don't think the Oro line is like consistently good enough, but maybe there's some people, I haven't been betting against them a ton, so like maybe like the best at the top level could maybe do it, but
yeah. I did lose with Oro in one game against Kyogre, but I think Oro is often maybe overtaken, but also it can be insanely good even on turn 9 with Hearts.
Yeah. I mean, also, like, I guess it's, like, I know it's Sheeptalk also preparing for the set, like, practice, like, every single pack against, like, practice against every single pack, so, like, he knows kind of, like, the game plans he should be going for into everything, so...
It's interesting looking at this. This is a pretty bad start. I was gonna say the opening shops for SAG are not ideally what you want. You basically want George W. Bush and line and Baku, or you want
Okay, I can't be the only one that has no idea what any of that means.
So you know, there's a creature. Wait, you know the bush.
Okay. So I know the bush. Yeah.
And then Baku is this pink guy.
Yeah. I know. Okay. I now get the reference.
Yeah, that's it. I've just been watching too much Revolving Coke. That's all.
I see. I wasn't sure if there was like a more to that or not.
Okay.
Sure.
Does he
so I know you take this guy, the Bigfoot guy, often, but I don't know if it's worth selling something.
Yeah, I think at this point you kind of have to, because I think you're just losing this turn no matter what, so you need that, fake gold, that rolling, in order to find the tools to get out of here. If he just had some level ups prepared, the tier 4s are crazy in this pack.
Yeah, I can't give too much analysis here because I only know these types of matchups from the other side.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you want, like, if you could get a level up, you could find Rock, you could find even, let's see, I now have to remember how to call these creatures by their names. You know, Cyclops could get you the mana maybe to get out of this. But this is looking worse and worse. Oh, he finds the Oro. Somebody in chat said that SAG hates Oro. So
I mean, don't we all though? Like in our hearts.
doesn't sell. Okay, interesting. Oh, I don't know if this will work. This is given at random. He's trying to get that break point on the start of battle Mandrake because Mandrake dazes the ability of one of the enemy pets. But with Gingerbread going before battle, then there's an equal tie of 8 attack. I don't know if this... I think it's just random.
I mean, can it also get hit by the crystal ball?
I mean, Crystal Ball, like, doesn't really... I'm just saying in terms of, like, trying to get the level 2 Mandrake. Like, Mandrake will hit a tier 2 or lower pet at level 1, but if he's trying to block, like, a deer or something ability...
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I was... Oh, wow. That was close. So you always have to take this guy. But with his new ability is that he gives 1 experience to 1, 2, or 3 friends ahead. So you kind of need a bunch of level 1.5 friends, which he's got.
I mean, I could be vastly wrong here, but I feel like outside of like maybe you could argue like the early Dolphin for Sheeptalk. Like I feel like Sheeptalk's board looks like a below average pack 1 board into this, and Unicorn is still down to 3 lives.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
like this feels like we hit the guy early, and the other board didn't hit that great, and we're still down to 3.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. I mean, this freaking Mandrake just keeps hitting the ant, does nothing. Doesn't override any garlic or anything. So bad. Oh my goodness. A Worm of Sand, that'll get us out of this. Rolling synergy. I just rolled down here. I think he's taking pets too early. I mean, anything he rolls into here is probably going to have bigger stats than the Lucky Cat. Even on when the Lucky Cat levels up.
Yeah, I mean, I think the SAG guy kind of just sucks at this pack, and this pack should be resolved. Like, you know, it should be held for like good players like me.
Wait a second. Oh my goodness, the temp stats of the Ouroboros still prevents the Drink Me liquid. I had no idea.
Ew, interesting.
I think that's different than broccoli and shrimp, right? I think fried shrimp and broccoli do allow you to use temp stats, or maybe I'm wrong. They might have nerfed that in the game recently.
Some smart person in chat probably knows.
Okay, but this might be the first Unicorn game. I mean, I might also just be wrong, but I think I heard SAG saying that he just wins like all of his Unicorn games in Summit, but...
Well, that's obviously not true.
He really didn't hit anything he needed to. He can't even take this Ouroboros, which is horrible. You need the level 2.
So wait, why can you not take it?
He's just gonna die if he takes that one. That
yeah,
unbuffed Oro.
Fair enough. That's a good.
But yeah, like Sheep's board is pretty bad.
Oh, they are. Chad is right that they don't. Okay, the drag trap always works, and they don't use sim stats apparently.
Right, I forgot about that. Right, that's why they still work. Makes sense.
Wasn't there like one update where they made it matter and they changed it back or something?
They might have. Either that or just like a test version. I thought they were gonna get rid of it actually when I saw a Unicorn pack. Like I was pretty convinced, and then when I saw that they hadn't changed it, I was pretty happy.
Maybe this saves the fight? I don't know how SAG wins this game though. Maybe I'm missing something, but this feels like insane to win.
Yeah, I mean it's hard. I think he...
Okay. Okay, I mean, he lives, and he's got gold for the cat, but...
Yeah. Oh, and okay. The Bigfoot still died to the dolphins, so that's nice. Oh, this is the new turkey of Unicorn Pack, so
Yeah,
this could
good.
definitely make an impact.
I guess he's gonna take Phoenix.
Okay, it's lagging a little bit for me, but yep, he did take Phoenix. And Ambrosiaing it. I guess that's fine.
Makes sense, I guess. Makes it harder to get one shot.
So he might need to take this bad dog, try to rewrite either equipment. I mean, the garlic. Do you want to rewrite it? Like, with one heart, you might want to kill scorpions, but the Phoenix is already kind of doing that. Or maybe just an evil book. I probably would have sold for evil book there, but might be wrong. He might be doing the right plays right now, because just rolling gets you stats onto the Nessie boat summon, so. I really hate this Lucky Cat, though. He's greeting for 2 gold in 2 turns?
I mean, this feels like super greedy. That's what I was about to say. Like, maybe, like, again, like, I'm not no pro at this pack, but this feels greedy.
Yeah. Oh, nice mana hit? Okay. Oh, he can take the werewolf now, too. That's pretty awesome. With the gingerbread. So I think with Oro hit... Not Oro. with the bathtub dragon guy hitting the werewolf and the gingerbread man, that would be 9 stats doubled? Not doubled. 9 times 3.
Oh, wait, but it doesn't hit because amalgamation, right? Changes the attack
Such a...
order.
Wow, that's a good point. I didn't see that. I don't...
Guys, I'm so smart. So I had to flex that one.
Does he see it now? I don't... I mean, admittedly, yeah. Wow.
I mean, you maybe still just have to take it, but yeah.
You still have to take it, because the werewolf is just...
Yeah, you just
Good.
don't get the level 2. Which, I mean, it's probably still waiting this turn.
If he finds a Manticore... The one thing about this Phoenix having the ability to live multiple times is that it's pretty bad into Snake. Just giving Snake triggers that then allows your own board to die to the Crisp.
That is true.
Although now the Snake's just going to live against Crisp anyway, so it's not like getting that Crisp onto it is that important.
Wait. Oh my god. Wait, that fight was actually like insanely close for Sheeptalk
Wow.
to win somehow.
The Mana Snipe having more than
Yeah, and-
20 attack? Okay.
Yeah, and now Werewolf isn't getting the trigger this turn. Okay, wait, is the kill turn an even number? She's on 3, so he goes on to 2 if he loses.
An earlier Vampire Bat might have been good. Just trying to get the Phoenix ailments to try to kill that Snake, but yeah, I agree. I don't think he can do it this game. Probably just take a second Phoenix. You have to sell this Lucky Cat, I think. Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe?
I feel like I don't see people take these guys anymore, which makes me inclined to think they're bad.
They're not as good. You can lose to them, but this is still a pretty unideal Team Spirit board. You're only getting you're getting mammoth stats onto a still pretty small board.
I mean, like, the Sheeptalk board feels like it has so much improvements, though. And, I don't know. I feel like Sheeptalk is... Like, I think Sheeptalk is low rule, but I think he still might just win.
Yeah, I agree. To get to this board definitely looks like a low roll. This has to win here, right?
No, the mana snipe.
That's
dude.
crazy.
Oh my god! If I am Sheeptalk, I'm still to the.
And you know that Mana Snipe is from the amalgamation like 2 turns ago.
Yeah, it's still getting insane.
Okay. That's another +1 across the board. I mean, you probably don't lose this turn with this
Yeah, you
with
don't
this
lose.
werewolf.
And it's worth like noting now that since that was like a draw instead of a win, for example, the kill turn is not on an even turn number anymore.
Wait, he's stacking werewolves? Okay, that doesn't make any sense to me because what you want in 2 turns is a second werewolf, and you really don't need the werewolf to level up on its own since you're, I think you're always keeping this, this bathtub dragon. The bathtub duck, the dragon does have a name. I just cannot remember it for the life of me.
It's Ogopogo.
Thank you.
That's the dragon's fine. I know that.
Interesting that he's not...
I know that lingo.
He's not fronting the ailments to overwrite Scorpion. I guess he's pretty confident that that's just not going to happen.
Wow. I mean, this positioning was like super troll.
Okay.
It's
still...
Okay.
Wow.
It's insane that I was like kind of close in second to 50-50 on this board.
Okay, with the level 2 team spirit and the level of scaling on Sheep's board, this is definitely like looking to be more and more a unicorn win. Although Werewolf doesn't get value, like he has to win this turn, otherwise it's always SAG's win next turn.
True. I guess they are going up. Yeah, I guess kill turn would be 14. Yeah. Yeah, this is the turn, yeah.
I'm curious if he ever sells... I mean, Lucky Cat isn't getting any extra gold, it's not leveling...
Yeah, I think both, I think if we're going for the win here, yeah, you have to go for the win here if you're SAG, because you know you're probably winning next turn.
I mean, yeah, like it requires 6 gold to even get it to level up, because it's only 2.3. Okay.
I guess you could cycle this in the behemoth, probably.
What's he going? Okay, Pandora's box. What does that mean for how he's going to front his units? I mean, I don't think you keep Team Spirit front then. That's just feeding the snake. Why would he do this? Predicting front turtle?
Okay. Yeah, it's just
okay.
Not quite enough, yeah.
Yeah.
What an awkward game. That felt like. What was that? How would you classify that as a Is that like a mid-roll unicorn game, or is that like low-roll unicorn game?
Sheep's board was so bad. It was a pretty bad...
well, that's what I'm saying. Was it like mid?
It seemed pretty mid.
Was it like a mid-roll unicorn versus like a bad roll Sheeptalk, like a bad pack 1 roll?
I mean, it was horrible. That
but...
was like so bad for SAG.
Yeah, I think Sheeptalk like a mega low roll than still. So, like, I'm trying to like get the correct evaluation of how the pack 5 hit was.
But it's actually a super close, getting closer now. Losing with...
I mean, I think the big thing, for Sheeptalk was just getting a win, like, as early as possible in the pack 1 mirror, and then forcing SAG into Mickey Mouse packs. That Sheeptalk is going to have, like, a super high win rate into.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, the ideal thing. You want to win as early as possible, so then SAG switches as early as possible, and then, like, your odds to win the SAGs, like, increase insane. Because, like, people continuously, like, will play these weird packs that, like, people, like, feel like it's, like, a pack mix-up. But, like, most of the time, people, like, know what they're doing or can be reactive enough that, like, you're just lowering your odds.
Yeah,
against people at this level. Like, everybody in this tournament is gonna be good enough to not just nuke their set because there's, a pack. Like, they're gonna be able to adapt. Okay, chat seems to agree that it was like a mid-roll. So it was like a mid-roll pack 5 versus a low-roll pack 1 and pack 1.
Tyler, you're going to be here for a bit. Do you mind... I know this plays that big ass, but would you mind commentating for the next 20 minutes? I just need to take a break.
Yeah, I can do that probably.
All right. Everybody treat Tyler nicely. Thank you, Tyler.
Yep. So some info going in. I guess it does not matter too much now, especially because there's not any like golden players left. Sheeptalk was doing quite a bit of practice into golden. So he definitely knows this matchup quite well. It's also not a super difficult matchup or anything. most people at this level will know this matchup. Okay, so he just rips in turn. This is Alex positioning. A lot of the time they're going to be having the conceals in the back. Sometimes they will be combined or something, or he only has one. So I like the 3-1 in the back. Okay. Yeah, Worm is probably just okay enough here. There's some argument, honestly, to roll it, but I'm okay with this. It's consistent, and if it's consistent enough, and if you think you're favorite in this. Yeah, shout out SAG for that one. Okay, so he did decide to sell and take the route for tempo. I think Sheeptalk did a little fast that turn, kind of uncharacteristic for Sheeptalk. He did not think out his whole shot before he bought things, which is kind of weird. But the decision is still probably okay. Meerkat, okay, that's interesting. Oh my god! So punished! So punished. Okay. So he's gonna... What's his plan here? Double sell, buy spawn, buy pigeon. Okay. Dodging the rat both times? These beavers are insane. I don't love the worm, but again, it is consistent. So, I don't hate it. It's reasonable it's probably more reasonable into this than pack 1. If it was a 1 mirror, I probably would dislike it more. But into pack 4, your pack is just better. So if you just want to be consistent, I don't hate it. Yeah, the rat let us down. We have to sell it now. Oh, unfortunate breakpoint there. Don't think it would have mattered. The was probably too big anyways. You're not really expecting to win any of these fights into this Meerkat Osprey board, I don't think. It's not going to stay too long though, Smurf, to be fair. He just took it because he maybe thought it could do some tempo idea. Okay, so is his plan to use the worm as a second buff target and then isolate? Is that the game plan? I feel like at this point I like just lottoing with the Swan better than isolating, especially into this pack. But we are on 4. Yeah, I guess you'd probably rather have the worm. Yeah, he's not gonna commit to the rat. This is fine. Kind of an awkward spot. So decides to skip it, and we do get rewarded. I wonder if you're supposed to skip that apple. It's probably a breakpoint thing. You maybe do a positioning, you see if it's correct. If it hits anything relevant. Oh, he almost drilled the god positioning, but he would have lost anyways because Meerkat on the Osprey. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna just lock all of this and look for apple, or he's gonna look for rabbit, I mean. What's the math on this? Okay. So he does just decide to auto pump. Because he wants to buy another. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I could see Rip Triple. I mean, Rip Triple is more debatable if there's enough that can win the fight or draw the fight. But I mean, again, we're not spending our gold too much on this turn anyways. We're kind of only rolling for Swan and maybe the rabbit if we hit it early enough. I don't know. This has been weird. This is hard for me to tell because This is an awkward board position for what I would usually have, I think. So it's hard for me to tell if he's like playing it correctly. Okay. So locks all this. Okay. See what the triple is. Rooster monkey. What an awkward spot. I mean, there's a scorp you can use as a buff target. Oh my god, what do you even do? It's like... This is such an awkward spot. Rooster kind of good here too, though. Yeah, I was thinking something like this also. Maybe you take Rooster. Yeah, I think you take Rooster plus one of the tempo guys and buy an apple. What a weird spot. Do we probably don't. That else. Okay, SAG is Meerkat, whatever that needs called, Stingray. Meerkat Stingray time. Interesting. This is like the most SAG line I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Okay, nice. Oh, this works out perfectly too. We just can buy the rabbit. Okay. Yeah, I would agree, Tangle, that the Croc is probably correct. That's right. I think you say that turn correct. I like the monkey split. I think Rooster is like pretty good into a lot of the Pack 5 in-game stuff, and is also just a good like safe Tiger target. Makes sense to me. Double 1.5. Wait, double 1.5 Stingray. Dude, what is okay? Am I behind? This feels like. I guess this is just a SAG line. Whoa! Wait! Whoa! Okay. I don't know if I agree with this. I mean, it is gold efficient to do it this way if you want to end on like Parrot. And then I guess, what's his logic? Just the stats isolated onto these units as winning, I guess, and then you don't care about the gold anymore? I feel like I would have just not sold the swan, kept the swan, not bought the salads, and just like looked for chocolates and cows. And maybe I sell the swan when I find like a sushi. I guess like maybe the salads are good enough, but it feels weird. I do think SAG's Bob is scary. I can see that. Okay, I don't think Sheeptalk is afraid of this type of board. This is like probably what she wanted him to get baited into taking. So I think you're happy with this. This is like probably best case scenario if you're going into this isolated line where SAG kind of settles for this and then you just winning. Debating if he wants to take a turtle. And then maybe take the cow next turn. Okay. So he goes for the tempo line, which makes sense because we're on 2 lives and their long term is probably just better. I like this, I think. The logic is just try to win this fight, which gives us probably the best odds. And then we can just take the cat next turn. Makes sense. I honestly think Sheeptalk is just winning at this point. Like even like with SAG having all this gold, like I don't think it competes with this pack loading game. I mean, he did hit level 3 Sting, right? But I guess also, I guess it's Manta, right? Not Sting. You guys get the point. It's a Stingray, I mean. Just cycles. Yeah, Leopard probably just locks out some of the existing outs. Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree, Aaron, that he's done it all. So he decides that the leopard doesn't hit any actual breakpoints. So he just takes it for slight tempo and will sell it or something like you, I'd imagine. Took the time to calculate. I mean, there is Bob. But, like, is it really going to be enough? Oh, so he is keeping his left. I guess there was a break when he saw on the rooster then. And then I guess Tiger does make it better. Is this Bob really going to be enough? So, okay, he's getting... How much extra gold a turn is that? Is he getting... Is it 6 gold a turn? He was at 16, right? Could be wrong. I think it's 16 though. Maybe there's a chance. It's 6, right? It's not 9. It's... Let me check, actually. I can't remember. Yeah, so he's getting 6. So Bob is getting like 2 to 3 triggers. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, I mean, it makes sense, I think. Again, I mean, this was a strat, I think, for Sheep. Like, I don't know. I just don't agree with these players who are doing this pack switching stuff. Like, you're not gonna, like, you're just not gonna be able to beat these good players. You'll have to switch back, yeah. Yeah, not back to you yet. But yeah, I don't know. So chat, I will not be able to change the score or the eye. Oh wait, we have to stay on Sheeptalk and wait until Crocs is back. Okay, we're on Sheeptalk and the score is 3-3. Because I do not have control of the stream. And the Crocs is gone, so we will be watching Sheeptalk until further notice. I think it was, I didn't see, is it pack 1? I think it's pack 1. Yeah, okay, it is pack 1. Yeah. You got your Crocs, no problem. Can a mod pin
Hold
this
on, I'm back
message?
for just a
Oh,
second.
Scott is back. Okay, never mind. We're fine. We're fine.
I'm just gonna
Got
update,
you.
and then I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Sounds good. Yeah, but yeah, we see the pack 1 here, of course. Sheep draw is here now. Probably just rolling for 2 good bets, and then we can take the fish. I don't like that she keeps doing this line. Like, the logic isn't awful because it allows you to hold the pig until like 5 or 7. But I think tier 2s are just good enough to where I'm okay spending the gold on this on tier 2s, but maybe it's just a playstyle difference. But I really have not been liking folding. So I should be on the SAG POV now. You guys saw that he combined the pig and took the fish triple. So we have a rabbit on this board though, with a dodo and a worm, so that's pretty good. Other board did hit draft. I don't think it's Jover, but this is tough. Yeah, I'm on SAG. I don't. Okay, well he gets insanely rewarded because he just hits the triple and he hits the flamingo. I don't know if I agree with him skipping these flamingos before, but it's correct if you hit this. Yo, Connie, thanks for the raid. It's been a crazy one. SAG won the first 3 games, all pack 1 mirror. Sheeptalk then won the 4th game in a pack 1 mirror. Then SAG went to pack 5 and lost, and then went to pack 4 and lost. And now he's back. Hope you had a good stream though. If any time was in the booth, I wouldn't have raid. That's great. That's next level hate. I almost gotta respect you for hating so hard. Would have roped for at least an hour. Okay. Okay. So let's see. What does this work out to? I think I am like. Okay. I guess okay. I like this line actually. I think I agree, and probably would have ended up with this. He's essentially just buying an apple, a rabbitless apple on the worm, which is probably fine if you're just buying an apple on a pet that's gonna continue getting buffed. And it's not like you have like a roll and sell slot for like a dodo or something because we want to get this flamingo pill off. So. Does the mic not? I feel like nobody is complaining about the mic until you got it. I highly doubt Worm 3 will actually happen, but okay, especially on 3, I do agree we just rip this triple and we just buy the tier, probably. Yeah. Then we can hold the pair in the next turn, sure. I'm inclined to say we should do sub positioning where we put the dodo behind something else. I could be wrong, but I think that's usually better. I think a 7-9 trades decently into a lot of things, but I wonder if Sheeptalk will like rip a triple and try to tempo down. But I guess because there wasn't like a 1.5, so like he probably doesn't think the other one takes a triple. He will probably just hold. He does just hold. This positioning looks fine. I don't think there will be a bison. A bit echoey. I mean, it's also not my stream, so I can't like manage it. It's just all coming through Discord, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so we take a skunk. It's a little awkward because I mean we do have Dodo too, so like skunk in theory is a little bit worse, but like it's probably one of the loose cons of this game is like they get a big unit that can evenly trade with the dodo or something, or the worm. I think I still agree with my same logic that especially with the skunk, I don't love having. I guess this could like kill through a melon, so maybe it's fine if he does the math. In theory, I would say I don't love having this dodo behind the worm, but if it kills through some melon, then maybe. But I don't think it does. Sheeptalk does have like a big turn here, I think. I think you need to try to kill SAG like relatively fast here. By the way, Cupcake on the draft because he had all of his things he cared about from Sheeptalk Western. Okay. There's a whale, so I try to get a win for Sophia, I guess. Okay, so he splits it. I kind of like that in theory. No way. Okay. Do I agree with that? I mean, it's not awful because it still gives you like something to look for the triple for. Because we didn't have the skunk pair yet. I don't know if I agree with this. Like, I get the point. It's like fine, I guess. Sheeptalk does have a decent bit of lives, which kind of makes it better. There's a 5-10 pufferfish on the other board, by the way. How did that happen? Actually, like genuinely though, how did that happen? Because even if he can twice, how did he get there? What the fuck happened over there? He didn't have a rabbit, did he? What's going on over there, Sheep? Am I missing something? And so, like, it doesn't come to fruition, but like this positioning has been very similar, and Sheeptalk like hard exploited it and got like as close as he possibly could to winning that. We are setting up for the bison endgame. You guys are seeing the lines. Okay, so let's take double one. Oh god, this is interesting. I don't know if I agreed with these monkeys. It's tough to say. They may be correct. I would never be in this position, so it's hard for me to know if I would have done this, but... Seems like fine-ish. Sheeptalk is interesting. I guess it's to pop some melons or to play around the thing. Okay, I mean, you get fly, shark, turkey. Is it enough, though? Okay, nice. It is enough for sure to win that fight. I think Sheeptalk's in a really strong spot now. And now, like, we took, like... We like, lost a bunch of tempo to get, like, 2-2 and relevant stats on pets we want in the end game. Which is why I don't really love these monkeys, especially if like we're doing this positioning. Like, to be honest, if we're doing this, like I almost just like fronting the dodo better, and then to get the extra 2-2 for like really like punting potentially. Anyways, I guess he still thought he could win the fight, but yeah. See, I don't love committing to this monkey. I think I would much rather have gone a tempo line where we just didn't commit to the monkey, and had the extra board slot for something better later. I haven't loved this. Like, he also, like, wasted 3 gold on 8 by buying the worm on a weird interval. And then didn't see the triple, so it looked even worse because he didn't have the triple. Yeah, I don't love how SAG maneuvered this game as it went on. I think these monkeys were bad. Okay. Okay. I see the vision, I guess. Garlic, does that hit a breakpoint? We're just ripping solid to be gold efficient. Again, like another thing that I just don't know if I agree with unless the monkey also hits a breakpoint, because like we could have rolled like we also skipped the turtle last turn, which I don't agree with either. And like turtle feels like pretty strong into this board, like on this board, but and now like instead of rolling once to sell this monkey for a tempo pet like a croc or a turtle or whatever, we now bought a solid that hit one of our monkeys. We also burned the milk on the monkey. We also lost a monkey, but yeah, I don't love this at all. But Kark might hit a breakpoint, but like he didn't calculate it. He just bought it to buy it. I feel like, which I don't love, but. Okay, interesting positioning from Sheep. Okay, I mean, it gets there for SAG now. I feel like it did get there, but I don't know how long it will get there. I don't know what happened on Sheep's board. What did he sell? He sold deer for snake, and he got level 2 turkey. I don't agree with this combine, probably. Yeah, we would not be buying this cat. Okay. And then, like, what do we sell for this tiger? Like, the monkey now, I guess? Even though we've committed assassin to it. Like, it's probably correct, but it just feels yucky. Yeah, I don't know if I loved the snake for Sheep's board. I feel like it wasn't even that great into the board. And the other thing might just be winning, but maybe he's got like something in the shop that will justify for this turn, I would imagine. But yeah, I don't know if I agree with it. I'd have to see his perspective. Okay. Well, there's the reasoning, I guess, but wait, second to God's Night. Oh my god, these breakpoints are ferocious. I can't believe SAG is gonna win this game from how it was maneuvered.
Alright, I'm back. This is a crazy ending to this game, it looks like.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I feel like maybe Sheep threw by taking the snake that turn and not keeping the tempo on board. But I could be wrong.
We have no melons, and we're trying to take tiger snake somehow.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
And oh my goodness.
I feel like both players are trying to throw this game, but maybe that's being harsh.
If you're freezing tiger, I would unironically... Oh, I guess you didn't have the gold to freeze for like a level 3 tiger.
Okay, is he gonna buy tiger garlic? Oh, well, there's... But...
Okay.
That does nothing, okay. It literally covers no options. It still dies in the same amount of triggers to level 2. I guess it tanks one extra one from level 1. I guess it's... So maybe it's okay? It does something, I guess. I don't know if it's better than
I feel like
putting it on...
Chili would have been so good here. Yeah, Chili would have actually killed this combo. Wow. But SAG wins.
SAG won that? What did I just witness?
That was ridiculous.
What's it? SAG wasted so much gold in that in-game. And sacked so many fights. And he still won. Okay. That was crazy. I don't know what's going on. Okay, SAG's up 3-4.
It's like the people
It,
say.
it turns out if you play the best pack, your odds of winning go up.
What's Sheep saying? There's no way he's doing anything other than pack 1 now, surely. Yeah, because he has to predict the next pack switch up. My goodness.
I will be back. I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for covering.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was like just while I was doing some tasks, I was just watching from my phone, and those were a couple of crazy games. I can't believe SAG's on his pack 4 Smelly count and not doing more pack 4. He could have gotten there. Okay. Decent start. I mean, yeah, you got the fish triple in shop, so that's good. This would be the best shop this could probably be is if that ant was a pig or a duck, because that way you could have more gold to either sell or just more stats to put onto pets you're trying to fish buff. Okay, but sheep, you could, with this start, get a life off of SAG early. Yeah, especially with 2 ants. This is interesting. So we might be fish buffing an ant then. I'm curious to see how Sheep plays this this specific board. Yeah, it's a good point, Saver. It was crazy how Sheep just like had a turkey, should have kept it, like Freights is saying. Let's see. Interesting positioning here. Keeping the 3/4 up front instead of ant buffing it at the back. I would not have expected that, but I wonder what he's predicting. Oh, he actually just gets there. Good predictions. And an early heart lost off of SAG. Instantly sells. Okay. Okay, so Sheep is fish buffing the ant. And okay, just gotta take that dog Flamingo. Always unfortunate when you take the dog late after like fish stats. It's not as good as like a scalar or something like that. And this board might be, let's see, if you find a pill or you might just sell the fish. At this point, what you're buying is Flamingo, Ant, and Kangaroo, I guess. But I don't think you could fit a spider onto here. When mainly what you're trying to be thinking about is Mingo Pill. And SAG had no obvious triple on board, so he might be in a bad state right now. Beaver stat, their stats are probably going to get wasted unless he finds the Beaver triple. And even then, I don't know, it's gonna be hard for SAG to navigate that sort of sell pet board. Okay. And I think because of the Flamingo nerf, not Flamingo, excuse me, even with because of the Peacock nerf, yeah, there's just no way for the Flamingo to ever kill that Kangaroo, plus the fish at the back. Okay, sees Spider, Swan, and Chop. He goes Swan. Yeah. The whole pack 1 meta is very Swan pilled right now, just because with that extra gold, there's a lot that you can do. Rabbit's pretty good in this meta, I would say. Okay, just stacks onto it. So that's what I was worried about. If you're picking up this turn 4 Swan, I don't believe in this. We don't have, with 0 gold left, we don't have a triple. Not the worst thing on turn 5, but it's not great. You kind of want your triples ready. And we're not taking advantage of the dog's main purpose here, which is just tempo. A 5/3 body, you could have like a 7/4. But if he wins, then there's like no, yeah, okay. Then you know what? Taking the Swan is pretty good. We should all probably be learning from this. You can take Swans in awkward situations. Does he sell the Kangaroo? It has 1/1 fish stats on it, but actually maybe more. It's a 3/5. Was Kangaroo always I think it's a 2/3 normally, no? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so it doesn't take the dog tempo stats. Doesn't take this hippo, which makes sense given that there's going to be 1,000,001 snail stats onto this peacock, and hippo is just not good into a pet that gains tons of attack easily. So, interesting. Looks like we are going to be tier 5 lottoing, probably. Freaks, did you see the, there's a forum discussion in the main SAP Discord all about discussing, what is the point of Weasel? It's just a worse swan, and then a lot of players, including comp SAP players, explaining all the synergies it has within, what was I gonna say? Within Golden Pack. The Hopeful Bison. Yeah, no Hopeful Bison for us. Imagine if Scooty was in SAP Summit. That'd be very funny. Yeah, new draft. There's no way you're taking it on turn 6. Just looking for Dog and Swan. Oh, that is painful. Double pill. Yeah, he just has to skip it. Because we know that we're always losing these turns, so if you don't get that second level up, there's no way that the second flamingo pill would ever get you there, I think. Even with possibly a shark. Hello.
Hello, I am now back and I see a whale. And not a great board over here.
No, unfortunately not.
We kind of whiffed, it looks like.
He took a turn 4 swan. And then won that turn, but then lost every turn after. I say every turn after. These 2 turns after.
I mean, with a dog, there's out of the situation, but it's reasonable within reason for sure.
Yeah. I mean, doesn't look like SAG's gonna get any tier 5s based off of his board.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really care though. You just buy.
Yeah, like his
whale and you're
his
fine.
board is still good. It's a croc. He's got to buy the croc. I'm literally commentating. Is he actually? That would be troll. There's no way croc saves you here.
I don't even know what you're supposed to do anymore. I guess you just take monkey and see filling.
Yeah.
Roll for can. Like I don't even know what you do.
It's crazy how correct monkey
take
take still is, but
Yeah, I mean, I think you still take it roughly the same on the turn 7 triple. You just take it less on the triple, I think.
if you take the dog, it does allow you to get temp stats. Well, no, you can just sell the bee.
I usually am a fan of these dog 3 hedges. I don't know if this is one of the times.
I mean, if he hits dragon, with the dog 3, I mean, dog 3 can easily kill through whale melon, so.
Yeah, I mean, I also am inclined to say, yeah, we should have taken the small master because we weren't going to win and we wanted the extra gold, but whatever.
Okay, tons of gold, 1 level up. Oh, he takes whale.
This game is so bad. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would have taken this whale. I mean, maybe you have to because it's maybe one of the win cons.
It's wild taking this
It's
whale.
so yucky. I don't think I would have done it, but it might honestly be.
Well, I think he always loses this turn.
Well, yeah, you're taking the whale to try to head for the house later. I mean, maybe we can, but
Yeah, no, we're far away. Okay, so
it's a hard game to win.
I mean, we always lose here without a dragon, right? And even then,
Okay, I mean, this is making us. This is why we took the whale.
yeah.
Because it increases our outs, and we could maybe get bailed by Zodia.
I almost wonder if like you need to find a garlic here against deer, but SAG now is theoretically gonna get a level 2 whale pretty easily with a chocolate or a triple.
This is a weird rooster. I feel like I think we
Yeah.
shouldn't be taking it because it caps our ceiling.
Yeah, we bought Rooster before we found this turkey, and now we're... What are we
I don't
doing?
like I don't like those sheep.
This is pretty bad. We're going to be buffing only 2 summons, but turkey would help us transition.
This makes more sense.
Agreed. You, maybe the
That's why.
shark can tempo you to a better board. Obviously Exodia, but... Oh, really?
I don't like that. I don't
No. It's always the whale.
Yeah, I think you just put it on the whale and we can sell out of the rooster and the shark. I mean, I guess his logic is like the shark level. The shark, if we get level 2 shark, it could win.
It's also just like such an anti-meta pick. Maybe maybe it just bamboozles.
Like, I don't think it's like awful. It's like a choice here. I just don't know if it's better than putting it on the whale and keeping the spot open. I mean, if we hit it fast, it's probably.
Long term, if this peacock gets stats on SAG's board, I feel like this loses just because the peacock will get enough health. But if we find a melon maybe for the shark,
I mean, I wonder, like, I don't know if he's buying whites for his sheets over there. I wonder if he is.
okay. Well, we've got the first part. Oh, he's considering.
He's thinking about fly. Yeah, I think I like the fly better, actually. Well, it's kind of awkward. Okay, I like this, I think, because we're not rolling for a ton this turn anymore.
Right.
And if you think the stats matter, which I think they do off the top of my head without comping.
Oh, right. He does have the gold for this.
The positioning gets a little awkward. I wonder if there's ever a front dog positioning, but I don't think so.
If he takes fly, then I can see going this way.
Probably.
Honestly, I don't agree with this if he's taking snake, because I just think that you should have just rolled for chocolate.
Yeah, I didn't love this idea with not taking the fly. I see why he didn't take the fly. Because he didn't want to like feed. I mean, like it kind of goes with bad positioning and we're on 2 lives, but
Crocs are
if we're
nice.
doing this, I don't love 7 yet.
I mean, ultimately, this shows that snake was better than fly. I mean, I don't know. Whatever was in the back is getting sniped, but a dog in the back could have survived that. But yeah, this board just looks so bad against the level 2 whale. Like, they can just build a better Exodia than Sheep can ever build here.
Yeah, this is hard.
Um,
And it's also weird because like if we're not taking the fly, then doesn't that really hurt why we took the shark level?
I think so as well.
I feel like if we're taking the shark level, that's like one of the main reasons. Is because we want to get the upside of the level 2 shark.
This would be a really decent board, it looks like, with fly, probably. I think.
I mean, I see the game plan.
Positioning is difficult, though. The deer chili is actually doing a lot against this board.
I don't like. Yeah, he doesn't have time. He wanted to go snake third, which if we're cupcaking it, we have to do.
I mean, I would call this unwinnable.
I think. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty hard game to win. Maybe from like, I feel like if he made some other like different decisions earlier, it could have been different. But he like Omega low roll that this like in the mid game there, and
Yeah.
the other four hit whale on 5, so it's just hard.
I've had a lot of games like that, I feel like. Games where it just, you get like level 2 Swan and then everything peters out because you don't actually build anything good with it.
Okay, well, SAG on match point. He is now 5-1 in the 1 mirror. And as everybody knows, 1 mirrors are all skill and no luck. So that means he's been playing better.
Since we have it looks like a brief break perhaps between between games, but what was I gonna say? What do you think about Croc getting some sort of positioning buff where like it'll snipe a different position? depending on something. I don't know if you've ever thought about that.
Like a hawk? Like I felt like a hawk.
Actually, yeah, kind of like a hawk. But just some way of like, they can't exactly predict what's going to happen when you keep Croc on your board.
It's an interesting idea. I don't know how you would implement it, but
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, and I can't think of a really good implementation that's
Yeah,
not
like-
just a hawk on tier 5.
yeah, it's really tier by hawk.
Okay. So, I guess might as well ask you: Are you feeling afraid of any particular pack that SAG might play? If you were to face them?
Yeah, I'm worried about his pack 3. If he's watching this VOD back, I really hope he doesn't pull that one out.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, I think that gets him his best odds to win, if I'm being honest, so he should do that. I obviously have preferences of what I would want him to play, but I obviously can't say that currently.
Yeah. I mean, I will say that I agree with a lot of people who are saying that currently pack 1, 2, and 4 are feeling very balanced, and we really don't need that many more big changes besides maybe slight numbers, but it's feeling pretty balanced across the board, I'd say, between those 3.
I don't know if I necessarily agree, but I think I don't know. It's hard to evaluate anything right now with the Exodia stuff, I think.
That's a good point.
I think once the Exodia stuff is gone or fixed to some extent, then we can have a better, clear evaluation.
Yeah, it was the best name for this latest Team Tour season. Stroke of genius.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, but Sheeptalk is a long way back. He's got to win 3 games in a row. I mean, it's possible. He did it earlier this set, but with all this pressure on him, yeah, I don't. I think it's good that he's taking a short mental break before continuing.
Wait, they're making a handshake deal right now.
Whoa.
Okay, chat. To clarify, SAG and Sheeptalk are currently in talks to both handshake agree to not take any more whales. Neither of them are allowed to take whale anymore. Let's see if that is gonna. Yeah, so that is a handshake deal confirmed. For the rest of the set, neither of them are allowed to take a whale, so keep that in mind.
Big moral loss.
This is the most base thing I've ever seen in the middle of a Summit set.
All right, I might put up a note saying that no whales are allowed to be purchased now.
Yes. Okay, SAG is tilting me by not locking these apples. It's especially when he has pigeon. But honestly, like, I feel like this is such a weird decision. If we're talking from a strategical only point of view and EV wise, I'm very surprised that SAG agreed to this. I feel like he has had to maneuver into those lines more often, and I mean, I don't know, because SAG also, I mean, he does play a little bit not as to the book, except that he plays a little bit more not as you would expect. So maybe it's a fine decision, but I feel like this change helps Sheeptalk more off the top of my head.
I'm always
Chad
confused.
is talking about how they would cheat and take whales. What were you saying though?
I'm so lost with Apple, like locking Apple theory. I think I just always do it now because I can't think of when I don't want it.
Lock it like you mean like locking it into 3?
Yeah, locking into 3.
So I think the general rule is so you lock it into 3 under like a couple circumstances. If you lock it into 3 if you're like instantly taking a triple. So like if you don't have ducks, for example. Like if we have like if our board is like beaver pigeon, then we should lock it into 3 because we're instant taking the triples. And we would lock it then. We don't lock it if we would not instant take triples because pills are good. And then we would not lock it if we have any chance to buy like a tier 2 to fill in, for example. So like we essentially like if you ever see a world where on turn 3, 4 we're not instant taking the triples and we could also buy a Mingo, then we don't lock it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that does help a bit actually.
Yeah, it's like it's a little weird if you're like don't have like the set like rules, I think. But once you learn the rules, it's like super easy to like just evaluate per game if it's worth it.
Okay, what are the odds that one of these players accidentally buys a whale and then immediately has to sell it this game?
I think surely I think it only would happen if they like hit it on turn 5 and they just like instant take it out of habit.
I remember when I first saw level 2 pigs being brought into like turn 5 and it seemed like such a noob move to me at the time, and then I learned that Kyogre does it and I'm like, yeah, it's smart.
Reese poses a good question in chat. Would you take a whale if you tiered up into whale mammoth? I guess it depends on what turn it is. So like let's say like they were the same tier. Right, and you leveled up into them, which one would you take? I guess it just depends, but
I mean logically it has to be a whale. Okay, but Sheeptalk with a pretty good advantage here, and 2 worms. I didn't see if that worm has a level up though.
Okay, so 0.5 worm. It's pretty unfortunate that we didn't win like a single fight here.
Yeah. He was doing a lot of moves to try to not grade too much.
I don't love this idea. If we're really isolating our board down like this, I feel like this is probably a spot where I probably wouldn't have on 3 lives with us not having. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't like this. Like if we're really wanting to greed and isolate this, I would have just double sold the worm and bought the salad or something. Like I guess you could argue to sell the rabbit instead and then salad and then buy the worm. But I didn't like this at all. I really don't like how he played this.
At least it's better.
Especially because like, he also bought the apple before buying the salad, when the salad like for sure determines where you would want the apple, I think. And like you just like
I agree with that.
Forgot the golden rule where you should be buying like the things. He also I don't know. Okay.
Okay,
So
but
he
no.
just win this fight. Which is like but if he's gonna win this fight, then I don't know. I guess this is like okay.
Natural level 2 snail. Okay. There's no way, right?
I mean, I think you're supposed to take it, probably.
Damn.
Just because it's a pair and you can keep it for a bit, but rolling is probably reasonable.
I feel like Sheeptalk would have been in a really, really good position if he had found the worm level. Like, that's the thing with worm. I tend to hard roll it for a level 2 before turn 5, if possible.
I think here, especially considering opponent board, I probably would have combined a worm, sold a rabbit, bought salad, bought worm, or something along those lines.
That's interesting.
And just isolated the stats, but maybe this is okay. I didn't think about it enough to know if that's what I would have done, but...
I'm curious how many of these apples SAG buys next turn. Yeah, I mean... Did he... I think he bought the garlic this turn, Sheeptalk? I'm pretty sure he didn't buy it turn 5.
No, he bought it 5.
Oh, okay. Wow, and the game just wants SAG to win if possible.
I don't know. I don't think these penguins are that good.
Actually, yeah, okay. Upon second look, I'm always impressed when I see double penguin. But yeah, you're just buffing a worm.
Dilla was crazy. I don't.
He does take 1. Okay.
Dude, I like this.
It's freezing.
It's so hard for me to evaluate board states like this because it's like I would never be here. This wouldn't happen.
I'm not gonna lie, this happens to me all the time. This is like straight out of one of my ranked replays.
I feel like it's not like this at all because I to be like clear, I think SAG is a good player, but like SAG feels like SAG plays like the best 4 seed ever. Like all of his decisions feel like something that somebody like that would make, but they're just good.
I don't
like,
yeah. I don't understand
like,
this.
He just plays so weird.
It's for me here, it's the fact that he didn't even consider or didn't buy Scorp. I mean, obviously he was considering them, but like to me, I'm fine losing a little bit of stats to guarantee that or near guarantee that I win these turns.
I mean, to be fair, like you're probably winning the turn.
I mean, like against the front Scorpion, I don't know. There's just like a lot there that
I think he could have lost this turn because of his positioning. But like, if you put like a front blocker, it feels kind of hard to lose the turn.
Okay, this penguin stack feels crazy.
I mean, it's a triple. I guess it's the logic.
I don't know. I feel like I don't mind forcing the Badger triple.
I mean, but how? Like, we haven't seen one.
I think yeah, but I think I just like roll here for Rabbit or Badger. I don't.
What did he buy? Oh, he bought. Wait, why did he buy a skunk?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why he did that.
Like skunk was a weird purchase. He bought the thing was on. Oh my goodness. No whales, and it's still disgusting. You know, no whales must hurt Sheep a lot this game because it would fit.
Yeah.
Oh man, it would fit.
Yeah, with no turkey, or with turkey and no whales, just a little bad. But
we don't take these turkeys, do we?
I don't know what is going on, man. If I'm being honest.
I
feel like I'm watching Pack 5. Like I don't even know like how to commentate this.
It's such a strange board state, but he's making it work. He's got 1222, 1727.
I mean, this is fine, probably. Yeah.
I'm not sure how much HP Sheep is on, but I think it's got to be pretty low at this point.
He's low. He's like too early, though, for sure.
How do you get out of this? You need like scorpions, I think. Like I don't know.
You might need whale. I mean, like, if you're on lethal, gentleman's agreement. I mean,
I think you just got to take whale.
What can you? Look, I mean, yeah. What can you do? I mean, it's the last game. There's no games after this if you lose. So, Chad is not happy. He skips the turkeys.
You know, I was considering this, like placing the Badger further back because I was wondering if Shark gets there.
Yeah, you probably should have the back and then have the worm closer front.
Okay, we've just got the 2 best foods on.
I do think skipping the turkey was probably bad, but then we hit this and then it's like fine.
Probably take the salad because of level 2 rabbit, or not worth it?
Yeah, I think we should have probably taken the salad as the cat buff and then taken the pear as the dot cat buff or something like that.
Oh, I just realized how big the boar is. I guess that was turkeys. Yeah, no, that was turkeys. It wasn't cans or anything, I don't think.
But now with this positioning, it feels kind of tougher maybe for Sheeptalk to win. Now that SAG found the positioning where you just have the worm in front of the Badger.
Yeah. Hold on, there's some sort of crackling. I'm gonna see if that's... either me or the stream sounds from SAG. Oh, it might be me. Okay, we'll see if it keeps happening.
I'm trying to think, like, what
Oh no, Tyler, I think you're crackling.
am I crackling?
So sorry.
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, well, it's probably the last game with this board, so
Yeah.
kills. Oh,
Wait.
doesn't kill.
Wait, what? She took one that fuck.
Wait a
One
second.
Badger moment.
Is
I
he-
thought Sheeptalk was like doomed in this game. Somehow he won the fight.
This is crazy. I don't understand. How do you? Oh my gosh. With the level
If
1
I'm
Badger?
sad and I lose this game, I'm sad.
That's bad for mental. Hello, Cotty. This is Crocs. Crocs are nice. Okay.
Oh my god, we're on lethal. Oh my.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
this garlic is probably correct, right? It's
Oh,
also worth noting that like Chad is at a chili range now for one chili. Honestly, you'll probably do some positioning where you put like the penguin behind the badger just to guarantee it's no 2-unit value or something.
I can see that.
Maybe some argument to put the rabbit behind it because it doesn't kill the rabbit unless
Okay.
it gets chilied. If you find a positioning.
I'm gonna try to give you noise suppression, and hopefully you sound fine to everyone else.
Is it making the noise on stream too?
That's the thing. I don't think I haven't seen
One
anyone
up
else. react.
Rooster is a good find. It's a good tempo.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, Sheeptalk won.
Sheeptalk just won that game. That
I can
is
also try.
crazy.
Let me try to unplug and replug my mic.
It might just be me, but it keeps turning off and on when you talk. But I might just need to unplug and plug back in my headphones. Okay. But wow, what's so crazy? Whoops, sorry everyone, stream is not starting soon. Stream has started. Let me pull up Sheeptalks. Man, the whale, that was a great, a great gentleman's agreement to not go whale there. Even when I think it would have helped Sheeptalk a lot there. That was so funny. Freets, what a good point. I wonder if SAG is completely scared off of not going pack 1 here.
Okay, is it? Am I?
You know what? It's probably just me. Let me unplug my headphones and back in.
Okay.
Okay, try talking again.
Hello.
Yeah, it was just me. Sorry, everybody.
And yeah, to be clear, they both agree that there is no whale for the rest of the set. So this will be the rest of the set, not just that game. But yeah, I don't know. That was a crazy game. I feel like SAG should not have lost that game.
See,
Especially
yeah.
especially because like he wins another fight if he just recognizes that you should always be having the worm in front of the badger into the shark board.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's not taking enough time to like think through positioning on that turn. But honestly, that the badger not killing shark happens so much to me when I only have a level 1 badger that's why I was just really against the level 1.5 penguin. But the skunk pickup was horrible too. That was such a strange buy.
I was bad. Like because like we spent so much gold like as you put and stuff too. Like we didn't use the gold to roll for badger too, which is like a pretty significant hit.
Yeah.
The chat is pointing out like probably optimal to now play a pack that is not pack 1, so then they don't have whale, and then you just get a different pack. But true, he can't play pack 4 because he can't buy beluga.
No, Capsim, why are you trying to get banned? I know you're a dojo member.
He's trying to catch you lacking.
Yeah. I for some reason my chat isn't in mod view mode. I don't know why I can't like actually do any mod actions, so I'm relying on like everybody else.
If all the fish I'd seen were ducks, I would have won by now. He has a lot of fish.
It's it's 2023 again. 2022. When was fish meta?
Oh man, it's been a while. Fish, cupcake fish crab meta was the real
Oh my gosh.
fever dream.
I'm glad I wasn't playing versus during that. That was so...
I don't know if I would. I mean, he drills it all, so I don't know if I would have taken the thing.
Do you
So
sell?
you take the So it's pretty unlikely we win this fight, I think. Well, okay, maybe not. So I was thinking that we should be taking this cricket because we would take the cricket triple instantly and we wouldn't take the fish triple instantly, so we might want the third unit on the board.
Yeah.
But maybe there's an argument that 3-4 could help you like win or draw a fight, and if that's the case, then this is correct. Okay, he's dead.
Wow. Okay.
Winning the fight is nice, yeah.
I kind of think if I like agreed though with having a 1-3 body there or 2. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's
Yeah,
fine.
I think more so it's just like you really wanted to hit the 3-4 break point because then it kills like it kills some of the things and it's these nice value trades.
Okay, we're 4 squatting here. Badger camel.
Yeah, I think you just say badger.
Do you sell fish for snail though? That's the real question. That shows how snail pilled you are.
I mean, I wouldn't, but some people would.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Especially considering, like, I don't know, like, I like my isolated boards too much, though.
Also, we want this camel. Yeah, this might be a better take with the sheep. We want this camel too much to, like, use summons maybe to, like, get stats? I don't know.
I mean, the thing is like, sure, the sheep is better tempo, and, like, you're fine with putting the breadcrumb on the camel, but, like, is it really worth sacrificing Badger long term?
He does sell. Yeah, it's a good question.
Like, I don't think so. I feel like you still want the Badger hedge for later, but, like...
Yeah, like, looking into this board...
And now this...
Oh, gosh. That's really bad. I think a back Badger would have drawn that. Maybe. Well, hindsight's 2020, but... Yeah, I think the breakpoints would have worked out there. And also, it's not like you want the health on the, like, on the sheep anyway. It doesn't do anything, for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's also just a weird line because we took like such a weird line there, where like we took the sheep for the tempo, but then we also took this, but then we sold our tempo for the snail. Like, I feel like we didn't commit to either of the lines. Like, if we didn't care about winning the fights, then we should have just taken the Badger.
Yeah.
So, like,
Oh
I feel like
gosh.
we kind of played counterintuitively.
He got... SAG got a... What do you call it? Okay, well, he wins this fight.
Wow! Yeah, wait, that had to be a positioning.
And SAG even got a
Maybe
sheep
not, actually.
from one of
I
his
guess-
spiders.
Actually, never mind. What? For what? Oh,
Huh.
I disagree with this.
You sell sheep, use shell instead, right?
I just wouldn't take this route, but I don't know. Like, as I said before, I don't like rabbit.
I'm extremely rabbit pilled this meta, and I do think that against all these summons, like, just getting his... Whoa, that might not be good, though. I'm not sure I agree with that. Maybe it's fine?
Like, I don't know. Like, it's better into this type of board because it is like, I mean, this is probably one of the better times to do it, to be fair, but I feel like I just would have done this, but I just would not have the rabbit health, and I just would have the garlics and the thing, and then I would have allotted the rest of the pets. Or, like, just ended up selling them and isolating onto the guys. But we have the rabbit triple now, so
Okay, yeah.
everything in the world is correct, I guess, now that we hit it.
Front camel probably, but small one. Probably don't try to do a camel chain with the big one into a small one here.
Yeah, it's definitely the small one in front of the big one if you're doing any chain.
If, this isn't what's in the shop, but if there was an apple there, would you have frozen it into the next turn with the level 2 rabbit?
I don't think so. Especially, like, I would have frozen a salad if there was one.
Oh, interesting. Right, yeah.
Yeah, I like salads. I split a board on salad with level 2 rabbit. Like, I would
Okay.
take this one, probably. Oh, I think, I like Rooster right here, and then take the salad, maybe. I guess, no, I'd probably take the salad and then buy the Rooster.
I hate Camel Rooster with the Camel nerf from a while ago. Losing that attack, it's just there's so many units that really wanted that that extra +1 attack when the Camel is hurt.
I mean, it's also just good with the Kanga, but I mean, this is also fair, like, idea, because, I mean, this locks out some of, like, the scams with, like, the shark and the Terran.
Actually,
This might
yeah.
be better.
Oh, that squirrel had been on the board one
Might be fine.
roll earlier.
The score is updated.
Oh, yeah, I think it's updated.
Yeah, this is the current score. But yeah, I mean, Croc might be better than what I was.
Oh, Crocs are always nice. That's for sure. Okay, not this time.
Why is Chad trying to gaslight us?
I guess
obviously means the Croc was correct.
into the dog board, yeah. This is definitely a game where I could see SAG having rolled past multiple whales now.
Yeah, for sure.
I think SAG is too much a man of honor to maybe on one heart left you would take a whale.
that would be crazy. Somebody taking a whale right now would be crazy. I don't know what we would do. We have to call the TOs.
My goodness. Okay, so this SAG has not. I feel like we've seen a lot of poor positioning from SAG the last couple games, and so I'm curious if he keeps Melon up front again. Although, actually, is there a way to buff this? There's no way to buff the dog without getting that Melon broken.
Yeah.
Like, I think even it'd be pretty hard to put two. Yeah. So I think he's just trying to.
Yeah, I mean, Skunk is the way, because then it lets you value trade, but he still loses.
Oof. So that's one heart for SAG, right?
Yeah, Sag on the lethal.
4 probably. Although I guess like when you already have.
Is it crazy that, like, I probably wouldn't do this, but I would at least be calculating if I should take this pigeon cycle?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I kind of like it because it gives us a solid breakpoint into the turtle. Yeah.
You saw how close he was to buying that can.
Yeah, that was kind of scary. I kind of like it. Yeah. I mean, I at least would have thought about this.
Take the melon. Okay. Interesting. I'm trying to think if there's like a way to get the camel or the kangaroo behind the melon. I don't know if it makes much a difference.
Also, another thing I wasn't considering before, like, taking these rabbits on 5 is probably better with no whale.
Oh, that's
because,
a good
like,
point. Yeah.
It gets, because then, like, the rabbit board probably will end up being the higher upside boards. Where, like, as before, like, this, like, Zodia stuff could still just beat it. Whereas this might be one of the higher upside ideas.
Yeah, no, okay.
Wow. In a set that looks so doomed for Sheeptalk. Where, like, every pack 1 mirror game looked like it was destined to be, like, lost.
This is
All of a sudden,
crazy.
The mid-set rule change may have actually just purely saved Sheeptalk or in game 11.
Oh my goodness.
Like-
SAG's got to change packs, I think. With no whale, I feel like he's been so...
Yeah, this feels like one of the craziest that I've ever witnessed. Sagan's getting completely destroyed on all the other packs. He's winning all the pack 1 mirrors. Decides, you know what, I'm gonna stop forcing Exodia and give him... I don't know what's going on.
But like games like...
This is
Yeah.
crazy.
It's funny to me that I definitely would have, I think, taken those rabbits the way SAG did, but maybe Sheep did, but maybe the whale really did help in that situation. Whale ban.
Like, I don't think I personally would have. Usually, maybe with no whale, it's maybe correct though. I wasn't thinking about that at the time.
Damn. Well, SAG. Wait, I think SAG's already trying to join, so he's already made his pack decision. I think he's realized he's only one with pack 1. He's just going to try to break the pattern. So it comes down to this: pack 1 versus
Oh my
pack
god.
1.
Yeah, this is crazy. And I mean, this is for a spot in like 5th, 6th place in Summit with a chance to go higher. So
He's playing so quickly.
If we're taking the double horse starts, like skipping the fish just feels bad. Like I don't see how that can be correct.
Do you feel like you've seen fatigue maybe affecting either of these players?
I mean, it's hard to say because we haven't got to watch like the SAG as many SAG games, but like I mean I feel like SAG is just a faster player anyways.
Yeah,
I feel like more so it's just like a speed issue than a fatigue issue.
I like this, realizing that there's just no way to possibly win win this round, so might as well just go for horse tempo starting turn 3 and after.
Yeah, it seems fine. I tend to like taking the apple with upside on the horse starts if I have them.
But yeah, definitely never freeze apple in this situation, I would think.
No, I would freeze the apple here because we're instant taking the triple, and the value of like flamingo pills goes down in the sheep starts. I think.
Oh, but he's not gonna try to honey.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, we also only lock the apple and like till we see what our triple is.
I have a feeling he buys honey here, but I don't know if that's like right. Okay, buys the spider, it makes sense. Sells pig or no? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. So what's he buffing
I wonder
then?
what he's. Yeah, I wonder if about the spider or the horse. I mean, again, like if we're trying to be like really big brain, there might be an argument even more like in this matchup to where like buffing spiders and crickets might be even better than usual because that is now the best Exodia target. Like that's usually the logic for buffing them anyways, but like now that whale is gone, like those are like the best targets.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I strongly disagree with buffing the Sheeptalk, I think the horse or the spider are both better targets.
Just because of the opponent's board, or?
I think just in general, like I think I'd rather have the level 3 horse and be able to sell out of this peacock for like another spider or something. Like I don't think this peacock is actually bad, but
That's a little controversial, I think, or a little different than sort of what like if I was gonna teach like a 4th seed or a 5th seed, like I think I would probably say this would be the best line.
Yeah, I don't think it's like awful by any means. I think I would prefer to just have that spot open and buff the horse.
Oh, this is looking bad. Losing to Swan. Now he's down to 4 hearts. This is spooky.
I think now this is when I would take the spider pill. Oh, he's gonna take the triple. I wasn't thinking about that, but he is on 4, so that should make sense.
Yeah, pretty well rewarded. Saving the pill? Okay, no.
Yeah, so yeah, he's holding to see if he gets the triple.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this is pretty good now.
I guess this is fine. Okay, so you... Okay, wait. Okay, so you bought the giraffe one out of the shop, right? Yeah.
This is crazy that you can't play around dolphin now with giraffe.
Yeah.
So it's just completely random which one gets hit. But can you even win this fight, like, ever?
I disagree. probably hard, but I mean, we don't like they don't have the horse buff with the ox, so maybe doable, but probably hard. I just agree with Aaron that most fighters it doesn't. I don't. Again, like in this with no whale might be better on average.
Yeah, like this is like a high line out of this line, and it could still easily lose. Oh my goodness.
This is just, yeah.
That level 2 swan incoming. And
Okay, so we hit this.
okay.
Okay. I mean, we are getting a 3 though, so like, I mean, it's still a good hit, but it's worse than it usually is.
Garlic here would have gone crazy. That would be definitely the best hits.
I do agree with this apple die probably.
Yeah, just need to stabilize any way you can. Okay, well, I hope he's seeing that the dolphin snipes the snail.
Yeah, I mean, but like, there's no harm in positioning this way because if he sells it often or something, or like, you might as well like try to do the best positioning. Like, you do the best positioning with the no dolphin on board, but then you position the snail as if they do sell it, just in case.
You know, that's a good point. Yeah, actually, yeah, I never really think about that.
I mean, it's pretty unlikely he would sell it, but like I think we do the best positioning without that, and then like if they for some reason don't like they do sell it, then we position the snail wherever we think it's good.
I can see a front flamingo here probably. So
I think it's gonna be pilled.
Oh wow!
Wait,
what happened to his board? No ox. Interesting.
Yeah. So he pilled the flamingo onto the. Okay, so he put the flamingo into the swan and the horse, and then he bought a dolphin.
I think he gave up, like looking at like the triple giraffe. Maybe like gave up on winning these turns.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. I think.
Wait,
I'd have to see his board, but I think I agree with the line that Sheeptalk took. For first glance, I like it.
Oh, I was wondering why he was rolling with the snail. Okay, he just really wanted garlic to guarantee the win.
Yeah, I think it's also... I didn't see the interval. What we did. There's also maybe some argument that you wouldn't buy it instantly in case you wanted to buy salad first.
I think he rolled like at least twice, maybe 3 times.
Oh wait, he also... But yeah, he actually just messed up because he lost the horse stats on the 6 that he got. When like we're always selling fairly some of them.
Yeah, that's the thing. He just directly stacked onto it.
Yeah, I don't like that. But, yeah, I mean he should be winning this one. I mean this is kind of. So what? So Sheeptalk next turn is going to be looking for like stun.
Although with the double buff target, skunk will help, but it won't do that much. I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously you have both the buff targets, but
I could see Rhino going crazy here if the horse is ever positioned in the back. Because, but this is. Oh
it's got one each here for sure, right?
Probably.
I think we wanted to do it in a way that
the stats just stay equalized. Yeah, you want to buff the back guy.
We want to buy the pairs on the thing that is whatever we want in front. We probably want to have the lower health, right?
You know what's crazy? If I find a third penguin here, I think I sell monkey for it.
I don't hate it. I don't like. Okay, that's. I don't like the monkey getting hit with a horse or the draft arm. That looks bad. I don't understand this logic.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like old monkey buff days.
I think I kind of agree with your assessment too, where we would sell the monkey if we had like penguin.
I'm curious what Sheep's board has turned into. He's got 2 level ups at least, but only level 1.5 swan so far. Double shark.
Hey, double shark. I mean, that's probably one of the better outs here.
Does it win?
With some long term, it draws.
Okay.
Barely only draws. Really bad draw, honestly. A win is like so much better there.
Yeah. Because you just need every heart off of SAG here.
So we're skipping pairs.
I don't know. Why are we skipping pairs?
we're skipping pairs, but we're buffing the monkey, so we're not even selling the monkey for. I guess that garlic is really good. I was thinking like we're not even selling the monkey for like a turtle.
Do we think horse can die if it's up at the front in time for Peacock to get enough bats to kill Shark, or this is probably best positioning?
I think this is best positioning, unless they buy it win.
He's really trying to get off horse. He hates the horse here.
I mean, I do agree it's probably more important here to just do best positioning and not care about the buff or the buffs land. Like, I guess that's the logic here. Because, like, our late game, like, our stats are already going to be enough, so we might as well try to just do best positioning.
So he's trying to play around the deer here, make sure the horse lives, I guess, but... Okay, I mean, there's just no way to lose this turn.
I mean, this feels super hard for Sheep to win.
Okay.
Especially
Equalized.
with, like, no whale with the Shark 2 idea.
Lives are equalized. Can pick up this crab now. Nails the penguin triple. And this is the spot where I always get into trouble. Do you take the dragon or not? Or do you go gorilla?
Into this board. I feel like I would either take the dragon or roll. I would probably do so. It's just consistently winning. We're going wide. We're denying all skunks.
Yeah. Do you freeze that second garlic?
I don't think so.
Okay, but that's
They
freeze
look
chill.
interesting. I guess they look kind of makes sense, I guess, because then you can kind of block them out of snake.
Yeah.
It's like second melon positioning, so then they have to run their big unit in like front. Probably fine.
Sheep has like multiple levels ready for turn 9, but honestly, I don't think of the tier 6s as very good tempo hits without a whale.
Yeah, I don't really know what Sheep can do. Like, well, what does Sheep hit that like wins the game?
Yeah, it's just gonna kill through melon for sure here. I think.
Yeah.
Did the nerf affect it? Nope, still kills.
Yeah, I mean, there's a cat on the other boards.
Tweety, these are not both scary boards. One of these has a level 3 dolphin, and the other one is a scaling masterpiece.
I think the other board would be good if it wasn't going against like this insane high roll. Like the other board has Shark 2 on 9 with like a turtle, pill, hedge, and a cat.
Okay, I guess
and
that's
Swan
true.
too. But like when you look at, but when you compare it to this board, if it was just like a turn 13 board, it looks pretty bad.
With more lives, admittedly, yeah. But one of these is the bigger high roll for sure.
Yeah.
I
guess Chili also gave his flies one of the better hits.
I think the only way... There's just no way to win this. I think the only way would have been like Scorpion Armadillo. It's just not enough hearts.
He needs like Pill Turtle into like level 2 Skunk this turn or something.
Does that even get there? Because I feel like that could kill the front 2 units, but the penguin's still pretty big, the dragon's pretty big. I don't even see how you get through this.
Yeah, I mean, he bought it. I mean, if he had like an extra life or two.
Damn. The fact
I mean, he
that
bought the second cat and bought 2 foods in this turn. It's just not enough. Okay, you just do this and then you just... Wow. Just cycle perfect golden roll.
engrossing
Why not?
an engrossing final game here. And the mosquito to perfectly, hopefully, I mean, you don't even need it, but it'll probably pop the shark
This
for good
mosquito's
measure.
bigger than our dragon.
This is ridiculous.
Oh man, this is disgusting.
It was. I really want to ask Sheeptalk how much whale not being able to buy whale hurt this last game. but I think yeah, it's not. Looking at it again, it's really not that bad a board with a level 2 shark. It's just this is a disgusting high roll to finish the set.
Yeah. Maybe I feel like I don't know what foods he bought. I was like, if he depending on the foods, like I feel like maybe you couldn't put stats on the dolphin, and we needed the 3 gold for like sports or something.
Yeah,
I mean, he tried. I mean, well positioned. I got mosquitoes, by the way, to add pain.
Oh, yeah. But that's the set, and SAG moves.
That's how you
on.
fucking get it done. Never a doubt in my mind.
The man himself, the legend.
I double played around that scorpion.
Oh, the mosquito hitting it for good measure was just icing on the cake. Oh my goodness.
God,
SAG.
I love throwing half my games.
Did whale affect you?
No, I never saw a single whale. So I wouldn't have bought any anyways, so.
Damn. It looked like Sheeptalk probably wanted a whale that last game, but well
definitely
played.
in the turkey one, but he just clowned on me. I say this every time I play a set. I have such a bad problem with going, oh, I hit rabbit, like worm, badger on turn 3. I'm just gonna fucking win the game. Turn my brain off, throw food every single turn, and then somehow lose and go, what happened?
Yeah.
Do you think, I mean, I've heard you discuss a little bit best of 11s and that you don't, best to play with shorter formats, but do you feel like it affected you towards the end of the set?
Oh, I am 100% favored in best of 11s. I think the longer the game goes, every single one of my sets, the longer they go, the more I win, the better I do. I think if I was to do a best 11 against Coke in pools, I probably would have won. Because Coke has a problem of playing for a really long time, especially if I like rope them every turn. But they have favored me very heavily.